everybody, and welcome to Week 7 of the Strake Jesuit Fighting Crusaders football season. I'm John Cogan, I'm here with Jackson White, and Jackson, it's going to be a great game. It's pink out tonight, and Jesuit is looking to have their longest win streak of the year, 3 straight wins. Currently on a 2-game winning streak after an amazing win against George Rance, and right now they're about to start a stretch of the season where they're only playing district opponents. They're currently 1-0 in district play, and they're looking to keep on going undefeated in district play. Right now they're going to play Elsik. But last week, a 42-0 shutout against George Rance. Jackson, after that big win, what do we expect to see tonight?
Yeah, expect the Strake Jesuit offense to utilize the running game, as that has been the offense's main strength this season, and especially going to Elsik, but also expect some few passing plays from here and there. As you know, the Strake Jesuit offense can, pull out a trick or two up their sleeves.
Yeah, I do want to talk about the defense for a second. Coming off of a shutout win, that puts them to only allowing less than 20 points a game against their opponents this season, which is absolutely spectacular. You got guys on the defense like the senior McGregor Byers, who's now a Wyoming commit. Shout out to him. Jackson, what do we expect to see from the defense tonight?
Yeah, expect the defense to be very physical tonight, preventing touchdowns from Elsik. So I expect them tonight to have a mentality of a bend but do not break mentality as they continue to play their best football late this season.
All right, I do want to touch a bit about the offense. Last week, Johnny Hebert, 347 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's been incredible. We got our friend Luke Twardowski to catch up with him earlier today. Let's see what he had to say.
Thank you for joining me here today, John. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
You looking forward to the game tonight?
I am. It should be a good one.
I got some questions here for you. So the first one is, senior year, coming to an end. What's this whole football experience at Jesuit meant to you?
It's been great. Just all the great people I've been able to play with, all the friends I've made doing it, and obviously the memories actually playing in the games. It's been, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's really good. You mentioned the games. What's your favorite part about home games?
It's nice to to play in front of a home crowd. It's nice to be in front of them. Walking out, having all the kids from the middle school lining the area where we walk out. That's pretty cool. And yeah, just being in front of your home crowd, playing for them. That's probably the best part, I would say.
That's nice. If you don't mind me asking, you're clearly a very talented player, a lot of pressure. What's it like knowing you're the guy they're circling on the depth chart going into games?
I like it. I enjoy it actually. I like being the guy that they're trying to get down, the guy they're focusing on, because it just makes me forces me to do my job better, and so forces me to be like a better player every single day. So yeah. I like it. I like the pressure that comes with it, and hoping I can keep getting better every single day. So.
Alrighty, so Jackson, pink out, breast cancer awareness game. I have to ask you really quick before we send it over to the booth. What is the better pink thing, cotton candy or flamingos?
Even though I am an animal guy, love flamingos, but I gotta go with cotton candy on this one.
Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm John Cogan, and I'm here with my friend Jackson White. We'll send y'all over to Eli and Luke in the booth. Hey everybody.
this crazy student section. Student section turnout is crazy.
So, you should get him working.
Alright. How much longer until you think kickoff?
About 4 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh, I didn't see that.
About 4 minutes.
Alright.
Would you please stand for tonight's invocation given by Father Jeff Johnson of the Society of Jesus.
Like, you know, Cohen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, good and gracious God, we thank you for bringing together the students, families, and friends of Strake Jesuit and Elsik High School this evening. We thank you for the gifts of health, skill, and teamwork, and for the chance to compete in a spirit of respect and joy. Protect every player from harm. Grant clear minds and generous hearts to coaches, officials, and fans. May this game be played with integrity, and may every effort offered on this field give you glory. And at the end of the night, may we give you thanks for friendship, virtues, and lessons that endure far beyond the scoreboard. Through Christ our Lord. St. Ignatius Loyola, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Please remain
Standing, gentlemen, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the national anthem performed by the Jesuit Athletic Band under the field direction of the drum majors.
Out big and bright, deep in the heart of Clay Stadium here in Houston, Texas. I'm Luke Twardowski alongside my partner Eli Chabet, and welcome to the fourth home game this season and the third divisional match of the season. Eli, how are we feeling, my man?
I'm feeling fantastic today, Luke. How are you feeling right now?
I am excited to be back in this booth. I cannot tell you how much I missed it. I love Crusader Guard, but being up here with you guys, truly a joy, truly a joy.
Absolutely. Crusader Guard's the highlight of my week. Not my arms week, but my week.
No kidding.
Love it up here. This is going to be a great game. Elsik, they started out 0-4. Now they've advanced to 2-4. They've won back-to-back wins. They dropped 50 last week against their opponent. This looks like it's going to be a high-flying game. What are your thoughts?
Captains for Elsik,
the first thing we were talking about earlier, you mentioned the defense for Elsik has been a problem. 40-plus points 3 times. That is not a good solution. And Jesuit, they're averaging 19 points allowed a game. And, of course, going on NFL standards, that's 20 points a game is genius. And high school, 19 is really solid, especially when you have a guy like Aber in the backfield. Do you mind if you give us a rundown on the passing yard and rushing yard breakdowns there?
Absolutely. For the Crusaders, right now, Johnny Aber, he is averaging 244.5 yards per game. That is insane. Ochoa, the backup running back, he's also averaging 64.5 yards per game. Aber already has 14 touchdowns on the season. He had 4 last week. It's been fantastic so far for the Crusaders. They overall have a 325-yard per game on the ground. The passing game is where they need to improve this week. It's been a struggle this whole season. Their number 1 receiver is only averaging 21 yards per game. Like this needs to be fixed. They only have 4 passing touchdowns on the season.
That's something true, but I like what you mentioned. Dude, Grayson and Johnny. First of all, Grayson Ochoa. Who saw that coming? Johnny Hebert was the RB1 coming into the season. We were all coming in knowing he was getting the handoffs. But the fact that when he's on the bench, a guy like Grayson's out there, you have 2 running backs averaging 100 yards a game. Like, dude, that's a formula for winning. If that's not a formula for winning, I don't know what is. And it was on clear display last week, running direct snaps to Johnny with Grayson in the backfield.
Absolutely, I remember that. That was some great play calls there from the coaches. But like you said, you have 2 star running backs. The way to a successful championship is from the trenches out. They have a good O-line head by Captain J.C. Martinez at right guard. Now they have 2 star running backs, like we said. Hebert was able to run. We saw the interview with JC earlier today. Earlier on
Johnny and JC. Yeah, we got some
good interviews there.
Not bad. Sorry, I meant to cut you off there. Lining up now, looks like Jesuit will be receiving. That is Grayson Ochoa in the backfield alongside Dario Contreras, the senior wideout. He's had a tough road to hoe recently. He's been playing very well, but like you said, the passing game has not been as prominent as you would like. What's your mentality coming in if you're Jack Wegleitner, knowing that you have a guy like Dario on your right?
I think your mentality has to be get the ball out early. So you need to establish a lead. You need to be in short down situations with Hebert, with Ochoa, but you also need to be able to pass the ball well, get easy completions, get in a rhythm. If he becomes a rhythm passer, that opens up the playbook a lot more, and we'll be able to move the ball a lot better this week.
No kidding. I totally agree with you. Looks like Elsik is lining up, so that means I think Jesuit did win the toss. They deferred to receive, like putting the pressure on early. I'm excited, dude. It's going to be such a fun game.
I'm hyped.
It's going to be a good game. I got we got a great crew up here. We got a great crew back in the booth. Thank you to Mr. Doherty for letting us do this, Mr. Pett, Mr. Hernandez. It should be a good game. Number 21 for the Rams, that is Jonathan Molina, the sophomore kicker, lining it up on the right hash. We are almost set to go. 12 minutes of the first quarter. And here we go. Get the drums banging in here, folks. Molina.
An interesting stat. Oh, wait, here we go.
Sorry, Molina, there's the kick. A little bit short. It is waved and caught down there by number 14, Austin Graff, another senior wideout.
What I was saying was an interesting stat about the Rams defense we're about to see here today. In this season, they've allowed 34 points, 64 points, 59 points, 38 points. Then they had a good 18-point game, but then again, 42 points. This defense is weak. You need to be able to attack them. They only have 13 players in their front 7, and they have 6 players listed in their secondary. Sure, there are some unlisted players that aren't on the website, but their defense is really slow here.
No kidding. Well, Jesuit takes the ball on the 25. Hey, 20 bucks says Johnny Hebert gets this one up the middle. Wegleitner under snap. And it's a fake. I lose 20. The pass is outside and caught by Contreras. He's up the 30, 45. Great blocking. He's at the 50. Contreras, he's got room. He's got one man to beat. Is he going to beat him? He is. Did he get it? He's on the line. What's the call? Wait. What's the call? Oh, he's short 1 yard. Oh, what an opening play.
Fantastic play there. Get the game.
Unbelievable play by Devin Harris, the DB. Oh, sorry, my bad. Kayvon Knight. I'm already struggling with the new system. What a pass. The fake handoff. It's brilliant as Wegleitner lines up a quick hurry offense. 13 seconds in and we already got action, Eli. Wegleitner the snap, the handoff. Johnny met in the backfield. All right, let's take a second to calm down.
Great play there by number 5 for the Rams.
Cordell Flowers, the senior linebacker.
Absolutely. Jack Wegleitner, that is a huge compliment boost. Easy pass, great play by Contreras. He's able to get to the outside. Great blocking downfield. And, I mean, like you said, Kayvon Knight. First of all, what a name. Second of all, what a hawk down. I mean, fantastic. Kayvon Knight, he's listed as an athlete.
No kidding.
On the website.
Here we go. Wegleitner. One man in the backfield, the snap, the handoff, and Johnny's got it. Touchdown! That's 6 push-ups for the Crusader guard, and the Jesuit Crusaders are on first. Here's the replay. What a close, so close there. Great first drive.
Absolutely. That was fantastic. You know, they had a quick play that were able to get all the way down. I mean, great play on the first down by the Rams to be able to stop them, but second down, can't stop them for long.
No kidding. And lining it up now, the left-footed D1 offered kicker, Aiden Augustinelli. Let's see what he got here. The snap, it's a good hold by Leeser, but there's a flag on the play. And the catch is made by the JV back there. Nice play. Let's see what the call.
I gotta say, well, I'll hold this comment for after, but absolutely. I mean, we've been talking about this all week. This has been a fantastic Jesuit team. We may get 3 D1 players from this one team.
We have, yeah, I say. Well, I'll let you mention them later, but right now, Augustinelli lines up a kick. That's 5 yards longer. This shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially for him. Leeser, ready for hold. Here's the kick. It's up. It is good. So no problem for Aiden Augustinelli. He hits them. It's going to be a 7-0 lead. Eli?
So, you know, when I first heard Aiden Augustinelli, D1 kicker, my first thought was, well, why not? I can't remember a miss he's had this season. Like, he's been fantastic. He's been lights out. But like I was saying, 3 possible D1 players. Johnny Aber, he's been getting D1 offers. Aiden Augustinelli, he's striving for D1. I mean, it's fantastic. You want to talk about the third?
No kidding. And mention that third. On the D-line, we talked about him today with Johnny. McGregor Byers, the Wyoming, he has just been a force. He came, I've talked to him before, great dude. He came into Jesuit. He thought he was going to be throwing 100 in the MLB, getting recruited out of high school. And now he says, God has different plans for me. He wants me to be playing D-line in college football. All power to him. He's a beast on that D-line. Have you seen him? He's a mountain of a dude.
He is, and he keeps making the plays for Jesuit. He's been a consistent playmaker for them, and he keeps proving problems for the other offensive line.
Weird kickoff formation. We see a lot of these in high school football. And Augustinelli's kick. Oh, it's a fake. They got me there.
I was ready.
I was excited.
I mean, you know, Byers the captain on that D-line. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, no kidding.
This year, last year. I mean,
truly one of the hidden gems they found. Augustinelli's kick is up, and it will be received by number 14. He takes up the field. Knight looking for room. He's going to try to find the outside ledge. He stiff arms a dude, but it's a great tackle there by Jack DeToto, the junior. Great play there.
Absolutely. Again, Kayvon Knight. Once again, fun name. Once again, he's an athlete. That's his listing. We saw it on the chase down on the first play of the game. We saw it there. He is their go-to guy. We're going to be hearing his name all night long. And now it's time to see what the Rams offense is able to dial up.
No kidding. Speaking of that offense, we mentioned how Jesuit is a run-first team. Elsik's a pass-first team. 176 yards per game opposed to Jesuit's 54. The run is not bad, 98 yards per game. But still, clearly, number 7, Caden Mendenhall, the senior QB, he looks to be a weapon tonight. He could really take advantage of that Jesuit DB. Here's the snap. They're going to hand this one off. A good move, but it's not going to get him much distance.
This might be a bad time to mention this stat, but you talk about how they're a pass-first team. They're also, you know who their primary rusher is? Caden Mendenhall. He's the leading rusher at 65 yards per game. He has 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 of their 4 on the season. But he also has 11 passing touchdowns. Like, he is a star quarterback, and Jesuit really needs to focus on him today to be able to hold him down.
They've struggled with that dual threat, I think, all season. 5 men out. That last run was Christopher Dismuck, actually the sophomore running back. Here's the snap. It's the jet sweep to number 88. He's going to take this one up. He's got some room. Samuel's trying to bring him down, and he does, but not only with the help of number 2, Luke Leon, the junior DB, who got the first pick last year this season.
He did. He's the only player on the season so far to have the pick. I was on the sideline right next to him when he got it. It was awesome. Fantastic.
I can't believe that, by the way.
Yeah.
1 pick?
We've had a lot of really close ones.
I know.
It's just been an overall shutdown defense.
It's awesome. Well, Mendenhall's in the back. Mendenhall's behind center now with Dismuck on the backfield. 3 on the right, 1 on the left. He's calling. Looks like they have a little bit of problem. Makes an audible change. Having a little bit of trouble running this. Oh, and that might be a false starter offsides. Looks like Byers jumped, but we'll see if it's a penalty on the offense.
I want to say here. Oh, here's the call.
That was Javion Ruff, the senior lineman. Looks like Byers got him with that hezzy. Great move.
Absolutely. I want to say here, watch number 1 at the bottom of your screen. Dajon Patterson, he's the senior. He's 6'2", wide out. Again, They're a wideout-heavy team. He's their second best wideout, probably following Horatio Washington, number 80.
No kidding. Here's the snap, the fake handoff. Mendenhall's going to take this one for himself, and he's got some room. Samuel's getting blocked. It's going to be a first down, and that's all it's going to be as he runs out of bounds 3 yards after it. Great option there. Good read.
Absolutely. Again, like you were talking about, Jesuit's been suffering from these dual-threat quarterbacks all season, and right there, he's going to make them pay all week and all night, and he's going to get more than 65 at this rate.
No kidding. Looking at it right now, I mean, the Jesuit DB core, it's not bad. You have Leone, you have Samuels, you have Yarbrough at 2, 3, 4, which is an awesome combo, by the way. But they haven't been getting a lot of pass options. I'm interested to see if Elsik's going to take advantage of that.
Absolutely. I think so. They have 14 receivers on their roster, and I'm interested to see who gets the ball first.
Patterson in the backfield this time. Mendenhall takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off to him. Patterson takes the sweep. He's outside. He's got room, and looks like he'll make it a 2nd and 1 after that run.
There's Dejon Patterson. Again, he's their star guy. So Patterson, he's played all 6 games this season. He's averaging around 60-ish yards per game. But Horatio Washington, he's only played 2 games this season. He's averaging 145 yards.
142 games?
In 2 games, he has nearly 300 yards on the season already.
That's insane.
He's a huge spark player, and you're gonna need to contain him while also stopping Patterson's consistent ability.
2nd and 3 here for the Rams in Jesuit territory. Snap. Is Patterson going to get again? No, it's a fake. He's under pressure. The throw. It is an open man, number 80, and Horatio Washington. Just when you were talking about him, he strikes.
Again, that's the danger they pose. That's the danger this quarterback pose. This is a pass-heavy offense, and we haven't faced that many great pass-heavy offenses. They aren't very running back heavy. Even when they do have people in the backfield, it's normally one of their wideouts who's able to go out and run a route. They're really going to stress you vertically.
This looks like it might be a call on the field here. There's a flag. Let's wait for the call. Okay, so maybe that's how they got it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No worries, that was a good call. But again, that's the tough spot. That's the coaching bits. That's where you gotta make sure you capitalize on the plays you are able to make. But right here, it's gonna be 2nd and either 7 or 2nd and 12 for this Rams
2nd and 7.
offense.
Mendenhall looks like he's talking to the ref a bit. Now they're gonna break the huddle. I mean, it's been a nice day outside. There's not a lot of clouds, no beautiful sunset, but definitely comfortable downfield, especially in Texas. Anything under 90 degrees you'll take.
Absolutely. Anything with an A in front of it feels like it's hallelujah.
Mendenhall takes the snap. The handoff to Patterson is legit this time, and he is met, but he gets some good room on that. I think it might be a first down. Ooh, looks like there's some altercation there. He looks like he tripped over a Jesuit player.
Just a little trip over, not just a major.
Trying to get up. It makes sense, you know. Everyone had mistake.
Absolutely, but right now, this is really important. The Crusaders, or the Rams, are on the verge of scoring range right now. The Crusaders are going to need either, play like negative play, turnover, or just hold them here and don't let them get further down the field. I'd watch out for a downfield play or just a quick pass over the middle.
Horatio Washington is on the right side. Dismuck in the backfield, 3rd and 1 on the 39. Mendenhall takes a snap. He fakes the pitch. He's going to get the first down. He might get a little bit more. He trucks him in, but he's out of bounds. Number 3, Bryce Samuels, is able to meet him and hold him back. A great fake there by Caden Mendenhall.
Absolutely. He played on the fact that I believe the Crusaders thinking what I was thinking. It was going to be a pass play. He kept the ball. They all dropped back into coverage. He was able to shoot up. And again, shout out Bryce Samuels. We've called his name multiple times. He's one of the best players on this team, and he's been proving that by always being at the tackle point.
He's had one of the tougher careers at Jesuit. Of course, he had that injury last year that took him down for most of the year, but he has most love of the game on anyone on this team. He's always been a leader. His teammates talk very highly about him, especially Jack. Mendenhall takes a snap. He fakes the handoff. It got Byers, but he's met in the backfield and he throws it away. Almost hit Miss Luke down there. Sorry.
Wesley Stewart, great play by him. He was able to chase him down. Also, great show of sportsmanship, as we're seeing right now. That's what we try and promote here at Jesuit. But Wesley Stewart, he's one of the best defensive players on this team. Senior captain. Love to see him thrive.
No kidding. Yeah, he's also just a great dude in general. Have you ever talked to Wesley?
No, actually.
Great guy. Love hanging out with him. He's always willing to have a conversation with you. Feels like he has no beef with anyone in this school. You love to see guys like that in the field.
Absolutely. Here's a 2nd and long here for the Rams. See what they'll draw up.
Mendenhall takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Throw is caught by number 88, and he is met. Does he get the first down? Looks like maybe he was short. That was Horatio Washington there.
I believe that was Ontario.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm not sure if they're brothers, but...
Twins, maybe?
No, because Horatio's a junior and Ontario's a sophomore. But regardless, they're twins on the football field. They're dynamic. They're fantastic. And
both junior wideouts, too.
Seriously.
That was a 3rd and 1 thanks to the tackle made by Bryce Samuels. He held him. But it will be 3rd and 1 on the 19. Elsik trying to push further. The snap. It's a bad snap. It's on the ground. They're kicking around. Jesuit's got the ball. Oh! A miscommunication on the offense gives Jesuit the football. And it's number 33 pulling it down. Hayden Summers, the senior linebacker.
What a fantastic play there by Jesuit D. I mean, that was just a bad snap. I think Mendenhall either wasn't expecting it or it was a bit to the left. But regardless, they weren't able to drop on it quick enough. Crusaders were able to pick it up, and that is huge. They were probably going to score there with how easily they were able to consistently move the ball, move the chains. That's a big break for this Jesuit defense.
No kidding. Yeah, a team that really looked like they were getting pounded on the rock. Let's see it here on the screen. Oh, it's just left, and then they kick it around for a bit. Summers jumps on it. Great play there. And lining up now, quarterback Jack Wegelleitner off his longest pass of the season to Dario Contreras. And, of course, in the backfield is the deadly number 5. Motion. Hebert's going to get it. No, it's a fake. Wegelleitner's going to air it out. Is it caught? Oh! And they want the flag. The fans do at least, but there is nothing. That was a great play. Noah Frenshaw almost made the catch, but it was Uchenna Aboya, the sophomore DB, making the play.
Fantastic play there by that DB. And again, great play design there by the coaches. I mean, Wegelleitner, he had Contreras and at the flat. The defense had to be aware of that because of what had happened the last drive. Was able to take a shot downfield, just wasn't able to get it out quick enough. However, I love that mentality of pushing it downfield.
No kidding. I mean, yeah, love it. The confidence Jack has, he's one of the dudes who just feeds off that. We talked to him about homecoming against George Ranch. He was like, I love they think they can beat me. I'm going to go beat them.
Absolutely.
2nd and 10, the snap, the handoff. Johnny's going to get the ball up the middle, and he's going to run through a dude, and he's wrapped up and brought down. So Jesuit gets 2 yards on combined of 2 plays.
I mean, just on the principle, passing plays are more explosive than running plays. However, right here, the Crusaders have the fortune of having Aber on the team where they're able to say, hey, we'll take a shot downfield. All right, it's incomplete. They'll still make it 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, and be able to still be manageable and keep the chains moving.
No kidding. That was a great tackle made by also number 5, Cordell Flowers, the senior linebacker for Elsik. 3rd and 6 here. Looks like the backfield's a little bit stacked as Contreras moves into the tight end position. The snap. Johnny's got the ball. He's got room, and he's got grass. And 14's got no chance. Aber down the field, 20, 15, 10, 5. That's another 6 for the Crusaders.
What a play by Aber. He made multiple men miss with just his speed. It wasn't anything flashy. It was just straight downfield running, and no one could catch him. Great blocking as well. Shout out to the O-line. Shout out to J.C. Martinez. Shout out to Alex Frew, Brady Kerrigan, all those guys on the line.
That's a great play and unbelievable. He rips off the 60-yard run after a 4-yard run. Aber, he's clearly a guy they're circling on the depth chart. Elsik has to stop him if they want a chance today.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, whenever you're watching a game and it's a run up the middle and nothing gets them and you're like, what are they doing? That's what's supposed to happen. That's elite blocking from the O-line. That's elite running from the running back. And that's also, again, what makes them, here it is right here.
That's a great play. Look at that. Again, as Jake said, hole opens up. Johnny's speed is not, Kayvon Knight, he might be a, what's it called?
Athlete.
Sorry. Athlete, thank you. I want to say demon, but no, clearly not. But he's an athlete, but he's not catching Johnny there. Aiden Augustinelli's kick is good. He is now 3 for 3 on PATs, except one didn't count.
Counts in our heart.
6:53 left in the game here, and the Crusaders winning 14-0.
Absolutely. Again, something to take note of here for the Elsik offense. We have Kayvon Knight and Cordell Patterson. That back
you're getting there. You got it.
Dejon Patterson, sorry.
No, you're good, man. It takes some time. Augustinelli lines up, and it looks like they're going to go for the formation again.
I love whenever special teams does something like this.
You're like, yeah, have a little bit of fun, you know? It's a game. The kick. Oh, it's a fake. Whoa.
Get everyone ready.
Getting hyped up. I mean, Elsik does definitely adjust to it. So there's clearly something there. They've done this before.
Absolutely. Formations matter on kickoffs. It's a whole study that
no kidding.
I'm not paid to do. That's for the coaches.
Augustinelli lines it up. He boots it. A great kick. That's going to be caught by Kayvon Knight. We've said his name a lot. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Up the middle. He's got some room, but he's going to be met, pushed forward. Ball's out, and the Crusaders get it. Oh, my goodness. 2 turnovers, and the stadium is shaking.
Daniel Yarbrough was able to come up with the ball. What a fantastic play. Kayvon Knight, you know, he's super explosive, like we said. He's an athlete. He's able to make plays out of nothing. That's also what happens when you hold on to the ball too long. You run at risk of that, and that is detrimental for this Elsik defense.
Hey, no one knows more about that than Daniel Yarbrough. He's had a tough season with those kick returns. Nice to see him win one. And you can see Mendenhall is not happy he didn't get a chance with the ball. And the red-hot Crusader offense takes the field.
Absolutely, they're able to keep him at bay once more. Turnovers might be the name of this game for this Elsik team.
All right, $20. Johnny Aber up the middle.
I mean, I'm up $20 right now, so I'll take it.
Give me a chance to win my money back, and I'm down $40 now. As he takes a shot, and it's overthrown. He was targeting Contreras there, but it was number 6, Uchenna Aboyena, with a great play.
I mean, that's what we were talking about earlier. What do you do when you have Contreras on that side of the ball? Well, you throw to him. I love Wegleitner's mentality, and I love the coach's mentality. Let him cook. Give him the opportunities to throw the ball downfield. He struggled last week. It was well into the game before he had his first completion. They're avoiding that this week. He's going to win them the game.
No kidding. And also, you're mentioning, like, I've noticed this now. 3 drives, first 3 plays, all passes. Love to see it. Wegleitner takes the snap. Johnny, he's going to take this one up the middle. He's bulldozing through some men. Running with cinder blocks there for a while as he was able to get through the O-line. But it was Maurice Smith, the junior linebacker, with the tackle.
Absolutely. Like what you're talking about, the first passes on every single drive. They're trying to set a mentality for this team. They're saying it's also playing a chess game with the other coaches right next to us. What you have to do is now you have to be aware of the pass. Play actions come on with the more deadly because you already have a great run game. The linebackers will all bite down on it, and you'll open up passes over the middle or deep down the field.
Number 32, Cannon Umbaro, and Johnny Aber in the backfield. 2-man running backs, only 2 wideouts. One goes in motion here. Stacked left side. Wonder where it's going. It's a fumbled snap. Wegleitner, he's going to use his legs. He's going to get the first down. I think he maybe did. That was a great play there by Cordell Flowers, the senior linebacker. And they give it to him. A first down. Great heads-up move there by Aber. Not Aber, Wegleitner, my bad.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, fumbled snap now, you panic instantly. I fumbled the ball in games 4. That's the worst feeling ever. But he's able to pick it up. He knows where the play's going. That might have been originally designed. It might have been play action from the beginning. But he still has the heads up to be able to pick the ball up, keep running. And again, shout out number 5, Flowers, for being able to get over there and stop it before he gets out of control. Number
14, Austin Graff, has checked in for number 85, Miller Leslie. They run the 3-man wide out with Ambaro on the left side. They hand off to Aber, and he's going to fumble it. Johnny's down. It does look like the Crusaders recovered it. They might be 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 on fumbled balls this game. Whew. Whew. Oh, man. Ball's got butter on it, that's for sure right now.
Absolutely. You know, someone I'd like to give a shout-out to real quick, just on that play, because we don't give a shout-out often. Brady Kerrigan, the junior, he blocked all the way to the 10. I don't know if you saw that. He took his man for a ride.
That's awesome.
So that was, I just want to give him love for that great play there. We chatted with him off camera while you were doing the JC Martinez interview.
That's a great, I mean, yeah, like you said, you know, everyone says, oh, the only highlights linemen are in is ones they fall down, the D lineman gets a sack. You can give shout-outs too. Johnny credits his O-line to a lot of his success. The snap, Johnny's got the handoff. He's met in the backfield, but he throws him off, but the D-line is going to swarm him. That was a great play by Marquis Menga, the junior D lineman, and that'll be 3rd down, and looks like 8 to go.
Woo. And again, like we were talking about, O-line wins you and loses you the games. Normally, they win us the games. That's why we're 3-2 on the season. That's why we've been doing so great. But right there, you know, they've been doing a great job at setting the tone. Let's see if they try and set again, or if we see maybe a play-action pass from Wegleitner.
Well, Graff has subbed out back from Miller Leslie. Like you mentioned that. Jesuit is 2-0. It's the longest winning streak of the year, and they are 2-0 in division games. So statistically, we should win this game. We have a 100% chance, but it's football. You never know. Wegleitner puts Contreras in motion. The snap, the handoff to Johnny. He's going to take it. He's going to bulldoze, but it looks like he is brought down there by Braylon Ross, the senior D lineman. It'll be 4th down. Do you send out the kicking unit here?
Maybe, but I'm not sure here. I think right now, I mean, you have a great kicker like we talked about, but it looks like they might be going for it. But like you were talking about how Jesuit's 2-0 right now, on a 2-game win streak. So are the Rams. Right now, this game can make or break the season for whether wins or loses it. And so this is a very important, like, early October game.
Love to see it. Augustinelli wanted to kick it, but it's going to be 4th and 4. Contreras in motion again. The snap. Aaron Barrow's going to take it. He flicks to Johnny. Johnny's got grass. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. The Crusaders, 3 touchdowns in 9 minutes. An incredible stretch as Elsik's defense, his woes continue this year.
Absolutely. I mean, what a rough showing for Elsik right there at the start of this game. The name of the game so far has been Johnny Aber. It's been the name of the game it's been Johnny Aber. It's been his ability to run the ball. It's also his explosive plays. He doesn't necessarily need to be 4 yards every time he touches the ball. You know, maybe 2, 2, 2, 62, 2. That's the type of play he has.
Augustinelli's kick is good. Sorry, I just got shown something by my statistician over here. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, David. But yeah, like I said, it's not like you're not looking for 100 yards of a play. You're looking for 4. Here's the replay. A great option there, speed option to Aaron Barrow there, and it's Johnny Aber all the way. It's his 3rd touchdown of the night, and he's just racking him up right now. Elsik has to do something.
Absolutely, and I mean, again, what a great play call. Speed options are so great. Defenses are just so trained to swarm to the ball that you just don't think about laterals, and you have to always be aware of where Aber is, especially in lateral plays where he's able to quickly take it upfield. That's his bread and butter.
No kidding. Hey, take a look at the student section. It filled out.
It filled out. Really nice.
There was not a lot of people when we got here. We were a little worried, but no, yeah. Credit to the Jesuit student section showing up, like you said, all pink. Of course, supporting cancer.
Breast cancer specifically.
Breast cancer.
Supporting research for breast cancer specifically.
Eventually they will do it, and then we're really going to be shocked.
Because eventually they're going to also think it's a fake.
Augustinelli lines this one up. They've kicked it to Kayvon Knight every time. Last time it wasn't the best. Augustinelli's boot is good. A great kick. It's going to bounce. If it sits, it's going to sit at the 1. Knight's going to pick it up. He's met in the backfield, but he's still going to be able to get out of there. Oh, and he's met a great kick from Augustinelli. Puts him on the 9.
What? I mean, that might be the best kick you can have. Like, legitimately, the ball landed at the 1. That's fantastic. Great play by Knight to be able to break a couple tackles, get up maybe to the 10, the 15, but still, great play by him.
Here we go. Sorry.
Aber's already at 106 yards, 3 touchdowns. That, I believe, is his 20th straight 100-yard game. I might be off by a game or 2.
That's a great play. That's insane, dude.
I mean, that's why he's getting the offers.
I played middle school football with that man. You know how many guys it took to bring him down in middle school?
More than you had?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I was an outside linebacker, so every time he ran my hole, I was like, all right, I need help here. Medellin takes the snap. He drops back. The throw is tipped in the air. Where is it? That might be caught. And McGregor Byers with a great pass deflection, but he does look down. No, he's back up.
What a great play there by Dejon Patterson. No, good play design, but again, D-line able to bat the ball up. This city knows that from J.J. Watt. Patterson, great. He went, he cut. He saw the pass go up. He was running a curl route. He saw the pass go up, and he was able to come back to the pass and make sure it wasn't intercepted.
That's a great play. He is listed as a DB, too, so he clearly got some help there. Snap up the middle, and it's going to run right into the Jesuit green mean machine, and he'll get a couple of yards on that one. The tackle was made by Wesley Stewart, and, of course, that was run by number 10, Christopher Dismuck.
Absolutely, Dismuck, it's their starting running back. But again, they aren't necessarily run-first team. Even when they do, they don't have great success. They're much more of a pass team, you know, jet sweeps.
No
short
kidding.
passes, screens. They use all 53 yards across the field.
That's so true. I totally agree with you, Eli. It lines up here, 3rd and 5, 2:20 left. I don't know about you, man, but my arms would be burning by now if we were on that field. Snap. I mean, he's met in the backfield. Bryce Samuels lit him up. What a play.
Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. What a blitz there. He went in, I mean, just with such ferocity on there. Byers was also getting pressure, but, I mean, just a blindside hit. Wasn't even able to see it coming. And I mean, that's a huge stop for these Crusaders.
Wow. That was a big hit. We're going to step aside for this one real quick.
Remember, you got W right here. Maybe you can see it. W is
And we're back after a short little timeout, just making sure everyone's okay down on the field. Everyone is. Everyone jogging to the sidelines and back on. What a great play there by Samuels. I mean, just fantastic. Able to shoot up, get the stop on 3rd down. Now it's 4th and 15. The punter has to punt from zone and zone.
A beautiful play by the Jesuit all around. I mean, the kick was there. The kick from Augustinelli started him off. And then a great defensive hold, and it was Bryce Samuels on 3rd down. Forcing number 25, that is Ifilio Arcour, kicking from the back of his end zone. He'll be kicking to Daniel Yarbrough or Luke Leon. The kick is up, shaded towards Yarbrough. He did play second base, but he didn't let this one bounce away, almost fielded it. And Kayvon Knight will down it on the 44.
I mean, great blocking, by the way, by the special teams there. I didn't see anyone in his vicinity.
Oh, yeah, that's
Even though it was a high snap, he was going about it slowly. No one was threatening him on blocking that punt. Great play there by the O-line.
Minute 36 to go, and Jesuits' red-hot offense is back on the field. 3 touchdowns and 3 drives, all of them from the run game. But it hasn't meant that Jack Wedleitner has not been doing anything. Of course, he almost had his 5th passing touchdown of the year, but it was stolen away as he was tackled, as Contreras was tackled at the 1.
Absolutely. I mean, again, they are not a very defensive-heavy team when it comes to depth, and we might start seeing that soon here.
Contreras moves in. In the backfield is a man we haven't talked about a lot today, Grayson Ochoa. He gets the ball. He spins around a guy, but he's met the backfield, and 3 men slam him down.
You know,
ooh, it's a loss of yards.
It didn't work that time, but his spin move, he used that all the time, and it works most of the time for him. He's very light on his feet. He always went, like, if he had Doritos on his heels, they would never break.
I love the way you said that. Jasir Colbert makes the tackle, the junior DB, able to make the read well. It's a great saying, Eli. Where'd you hear that one?
Thursday Night Football, I want to say?
Nice, nice.
I forget who it was. But shout out those guys who said it.
Shout out those guys.
That I just was inspired by.
No kidding. 1 minute to go here, and it's a stacked front line. The snap. Ochoa is going to get the ball again. He spins another dude off, but he's still in trouble. He's finding a hole. He might have the 1st down. He's got more than a 1st down. What a play by Grayson Ochoa.
Wow. See, that's what I was talking about. The spin move works most of the time. He's able to reverse field. The entire defense was shifting to the bottom of your screen. He's able to go up to the top. They had to flip their hips and chase him. And again, he was able to break the tackles from some great blocking downfield. Great play by the offense.
Ochoa subs off for Hebert, number 42. You love to see the energy from Cade Barrett, the sophomore running back. He's hyped. As number 85, Miller Leslie checks in the game. A great tackle made by Courtney Thompson, by the way.
Absolutely. You know, I thought he was going to be gone for a second there. He had grass in front of him, but he was able to come from behind and bring him down.
11 on the clock. Jesuit might have not enough time to get the play off. 8, 7, 6, and they will. The snap is handed off to Johnny, and he's going to run through the wall, and he's got grass. Is he fast enough? He just might be. Touchdown! Touchdown!
Wow.
4 in 1 quarter for Johnny Hebert. He is cooking tonight, folks.
Give him a pan, give him a stove. We're going to get beef stew here tonight.
Wow, that's insane. A great play by the O-line. I mean, it looked like he was met, but instead just pushed out of the way. Johnny able to use his speed. And once he's at top speed, no chance.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, he is a fast back. He was our D1 kicker, and Augustinelli coming in here. But, you know, he was running along the sideline for 10 yards. At any point, if they were able to catch up, push him out, that would have been great. But they weren't able to.
Lining up the kick. Augustinelli's boot. Oh, a great jump by the D-line, but it's not enough to block Augustinelli's kick. Crusaders, they manhandle this Elsik defense early. It's a 28-0 lead. Hey, Leaf, they don't score here. It's been a tough drive for them. But can you give the recap on them?
Absolutely. You know, again, they had a rough start to the season. Lost 34-7, 64-6, 59-14, 38-7. Those are never scores you want to see. Those are never scores you want to see. They've been able to bounce back, but their defense has been the weak point. Last week, they dropped 50 and only won by 8. Their defense, I mean, and we're seeing it again here tonight. They're able to, they were able to win last week in a shootout. Their offense isn't able to do anything shootout-wise. They have too many turnovers, and Jesuit's been playing just too sound of a game defensively.
We're headed to the second quarter now. We did run out of time on that run, so Augustinelli will be kicking to the right side of the field, at least from our perspective. And Here is our patented field cam. Love to see it. Love to see the pink pom-poms. We got
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, you and me are usually down there hanging out with them. They're usually chanting us to do some push-ups, giving us some encouragement. But unfortunately,
all the encouragement in the world.
And but yeah, so we love to see the innovation there. Obviously, the creativity. Big shout to Mr. Fuller for letting us do that Crusader guard. And the kick is no. Joke's gonna get old eventually.
Oh no, it's not. Absolutely, you know, game day is such a fun experience. I'd like to think we impacted when we're on Crusader guard, but here's the kick.
I'm having a lot more fun right here right now. Augustinelli's kick is up. That is not Kayvon Knight receiving it. He's gonna take the ball up here. It is Miss Dismuck. He's gonna be met at the 28 and brought down. A great play there.
Again, he's their starting running back. He's the guy you'll be seeing him get a lot of touches. But again, like we talked about, the game day atmosphere. We have the St. Agnes Tiger dance team. We have the SJ Crusaders. Again, the fans go wild. The band, shout out the band.
Oh, the band's awesome.
We'll talk more.
They're great people. Yeah, we'll talk more about that later.
But you know, it's such a fun experience here at Clay Stadium. I love going to the games, and now, you know, it's fun being a part of the games.
Yeah, it's always fun to be able to contribute in some way. Well, it's been fumble on the goal line, fumbled kick, and stuffed, and it's been brutal. And there's another fumble. There is a flag on the field, maybe for false start, and they're going to blow the play dead. I think McGregor got number 72, Courtney Sims jumping there, but we will see the call.
Something.
I think this might be offsides, actually.
I saw McGregor Byers go pretty far up.
I know. That is a McGregor Byers penalty. It's going to move him up 5 yards, keep the first down. Looking at the famous 1st and 5 in football.
I will say that is one of the things where you don't really get mad at Byers for those plays because, you know, he may get offsides here and then, but he's going to get sacked for every one of those he has.
Yeah, no kidding. The Jesuit is one of the least penalized teams, I would say. I don't have stats on that. Mendenhall takes a snap. It's a screen pass to the outside. A great catch. He's going to tiptoe up the sideline. That's number 4, Jaden Thompson, the junior wideout.
Thompson just had a hurdle over their trainer waterbed as he went out of bounds. But, you know, I'll talk about this more throughout the game. I'm a big believer in kind of the spatial Darwinism. That is where if you have the field, if you have to utilize the whole of the field. If you're able to run screen passes, that's your entire offense moving in rhythm. If you're a good run team, you're often a good screen team. And Elsik seems to be able to stretch the field wide and be able to move the clump SJ defenders and have to spread them out.
Only 3 men on the D line. Here's the snap. It's a handoff. Dismuck takes advantage of that 3 men and moves up 5 yards. New term for the stream, spatial Darwinism.
I did watch a YouTube video about that, believe it or not.
I love it, man. Hey, anytime I can add something to my vocabulary, I love it. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but I love it.
I do want to, again, pay special attention to 80. Horatio Washington, he's already had a catch. I just saw this stat. You know, we talked about how he's played 2 games a season. He has 5 touchdowns.
Dude, he's balling. That's a guy that's got to stop. That's guy, Jesuit. You can see they have Leon, they have Samuels down there. They're ready for it. They're going to go the other way, though. It's another screen pass, another catch by Jaden Thompson, and another first down by Jaden Thompson.
That was a very similar play. And again, they're all aware of Dejon Patterson. He's the other star senior receiver. They all aware of him. They also drop back with him. It allows number 4 to be able to slip by them and be able to score.
Check out the Tam Cam. Good to see that up and running. Our president, Conrad Tam, down there alongside Mr. Diego Hernandez. Love to see that. 10:50 left in this second quarter. 1st and 10 on the 42 in Jesuit territory. The snap, it's a fake handoff. It's another pass. Washington's got this one. He's going to juke Leon. He's going to juke. Oh, a beautiful move. Number 22, Paulo Masayo, thought he had him, but he didn't. And the tackle was made by the senior linebacker, Wesley Stewart.
Absolutely dancing back and forth like he was prime Kadarius Toney right there, but better hands. Right now, I mean, Washington, that's the danger he provides. We weren't able to watch much film leading into this, but again, he's able to catch those screen passes, and once he has the ball in his hands, you don't want it to be there.
One word, explosive. Quick feet, and he moves like a gazelle. On the 25, Mendenhall takes a snap. He's going to look over the middle for this one. Oh, the one-handed catch from Dejon Patterson was dropped. That's a tough one. That's a tough break for Elsik. But hey, you're the deepest you've been, but last time they got deep, didn't pan out too well.
Absolutely. You know, they cannot fumble Right now, what I would be focusing for them on is the snaps. We saw them fumble earlier in this drive, though he was able to pick it up. We saw them fumble last time they were this far down in the red zone. It is a problem. They need to fix it if they want to score here.
No kidding. I like the way you say it. Like that mentality of don't make a mistake. You know, take the game at a time. Snap, Mendenhall, pass outside. They're running the screen pass. It's going to work again. And he's tackled out of bounds by number 27, Jack Sandelake, the senior DB.
Great play by the twin Washington there, Ontario.
We should start calling him that. I like that. First down there, but like I said, take the game in possession at a time. You're down by 28, but you know what that is? That's 4 possessions.
Absolutely.
That's 4 possessions. That's 4 stops. That's all you need. It shortens the game up. You have time. You just got to turn the scoreboard off. It's a mental game.
Absolutely. Right now, imagine it's 0-0 and you're down 4 possessions. That's all it is.
The Washington's on the left side and Dismuke in the backfield. Mendenhall takes the snap. He's going to fake it over the middle again. Tipped. What a play there. That was a beautiful play by Luke Leone to make the defensive knockdown.
Absolutely. I mean, great play. He was in coverage there. And again, you know, I'm going to talk about Bill Belichick here for a second. Their blue colors are making me think of UNC. He had a common phrase when he was the coach of the Patriots during their dynasty: do your job. That's the mentality Elsik Rams need to have right now. Just focus, everyone. You know, they've been moving the ball well when they're all synced and coordinated. So they need to do that more.
No kidding. Second and goal on the 10. Dejon Patterson almost made the catch there. In the handoff, it's a fake. Can Mendenhall use his dual threat? He's going to push. He's out of bounds. A great play by the Jesuit defense. Paolo Masayo. Give me a second. I'm speaking too quick here.
Ooh, going a bit fast, yeah. Paolo Masso, he's one of my rugby teammates. Great guy, love him. Great play there. He's able to play contain to be able to get him knocked out of bounds.
A lot of juniors on this Jesuit team, and a lot of successful juniors. That's a big thing to highlight. The future is bright here at Jesuit.
I'll let you know how it goes once you graduate.
Oh, I'm checking in on the streams. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not leaving for good. Well, actually, I am, but I'm checking back in. Third and goal on the 4, 9:49. Elsik, they might have just called a timeout to get things more their way.
Mendenhall right now, I mean, you know, tensions are high on the sideline, but right now they just got to focus on it.
Elsik does take the first time out here, and Strake Jesuit, they're back on the road next week. They're headed to Fulshire. They will face Chargers in a Thursday nighter. What are your predictions for that game?
I think it'll be a good one. I mean, the Chargers, they're a good team. Fulshire's a good team. I think the Rams right now, if they can take any lesson from this game, stop the run, stop the explosive plays, and again, the do your job. They need to improve on defense. I don't know if it's a talent issue. I don't know if it's a schematic. I don't know what the issue is, but they need to fix it before next week.
No kidding. And that's a good Fulshire team, too. 4-2. It's division. We were talking about this earlier with Mr. Doherty. Division games here on out. A win tonight against Elsik puts Jesuit at 4-2. Puts them at 4-2 with a 3-0 record against division teams. Now, usually you're looking for 6 wins. That usually gets you in the playoffs. A big game here, a big game next week, a big game here. They win tonight, that greatly increases their chances. But Elsik looking to strike back after 4 touchdowns as they take the field. 3rd and goal on the 4.
Absolutely, this might be a make or break play here. Do you think this is 4-down territory, Luke?
This is 4th down. I mean, you have to. You're down by 28. I know I said turn the scoreboard off, but you're down. You got it. You have the momentum.
It back on.
No, the momentum is just the big thing here. You can't lose it. You can't like give up the snap. They might go screen. Mendenhall up the middle. Dismuke, does he have it? Yes, he does. Wait, did he? Oh, I was looking at number 12 there. He fell in. It was a tackle by Cameron I'm sorry.
McNulty?
McNulty, thank you. I wanted to say McNutty for some reason. That was not what his name is. I knew that was wrong. I was looking at Skeon Torrance there for Elsik. They pushed it in, but now 4th and goal on the 1, and you can hear the crowd start to get a little rumbling. The stadium's got a little bit of shake to it.
Absolutely. I'll have a stab at McNulty once this play's over, and we'll see how this one goes.
Stadium pulse is rising for those who play college football 26, and it's risen even more as Jesuit calls a timeout.
What I was going to say is McNulty, I've been waiting to bring this up.
Please.
Right now, he's the team leader in both tackles per game and sack. He has 3 sacks on the season. He's averaging 10.7 tackles a game. He's been fantastic. That linebacker's, I mean, he's been quietly dominating for this Jesuit team. He's always in the right place at the right time, and we saw it again right there. That's huge 3rd down stop.
No kidding. He's one of the guys. I mean, you look at them. Every time you talk to one of these guys, we talk to Coach Figoc, you're always expecting something like, yeah, I'm dominating, I know that. But something that they've really done, any guy you ask on that team, it's, yeah, I'm doing good, but I'm doing good because these guys are helping me. And that's been throughout the season. Jack, I'm doing great because I have Elijah Gassett to throw to. Johnny, I'm doing great because J.C. Martinez is my right guard. McGregor, I'm doing great because I have guys like McNulty and, oh, what's his name? Sorry, Bryce in the backfield, who I know I can trust to hold down that play. 4th and goal, 9 minutes to go. They might be going for a touch push. And did he get it? I think he did. He did. Elsik strikes back. A nice punch. That end zone has seen a lot of work, and it's a 28-6 game.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, big play by Elsik, and that's what they needed right there. They will get points on the board. Stop letting the game slip away from you. Now they're able to start driving back. They need a big stop on defense. Right now, you know, I mean, shout out Wegleitner. He's been confident. He's been completing some of his passes, but he's never been one to top the completion percentage board. Right now, what they need to do is stop Abear when he runs and let Wegleitner pass. And right now, if I was them, I just hope he passes enough times where he misses 3 in a row.
Jaden Thompson is holding, and the kick from number 21 is up. It is good. That was Jonathan Molina, the sophomore kicker. So Elsik does strike back, and I like what you were saying. Let's go back to that. We've seen Lake Creek. We've seen Trinity. Guys who say, we know Johnny's in the backfield. We know Grayson's in the backfield. We're going to put 7 guys in the box, so he can't run. You have to beat us through the air, and Jack has not been able to do that this season. But tonight, he's looked good. He's looked solid. It's a matter of consistency. Can he keep it up?
Absolutely. Again, I'd like to mention the short amount of players in the secondary, are listed in the secondary. I mean, when you don't have enough players, they're going to get gassed. They're going to get burnt out. When you can't sub out, it becomes a war of attrition. And if Jesuit's able to keep piling on these points, if they keep having to run these deep routes, they're going to get tired. They won't know what to do. And eventually, more and more open opportunities are going to rise. You're going to want... They haven't thrown to Elijah Gassett yet. He's been the leading receiver. They only won multiple touchdowns on the season. He has a fun special teams formation. I love this.
The rugby formation. Is this a scrum? Is it not? No,
a scrum is a 3-4-3 look with one guy in the back.
Well, I'm glad I'm commentating football, not rugby right now. We go to the TAM cam to see a nice little, look at that, nice little DB. We got some Daniel Yarbrough, Bryce Samuels action, Anthony Hong action. Here we go, 9 minutes to go, and the sophomore kicker, Jonathan Molina, slow run up, and he does boot it. A great kick towards number 6, Dario Contreras with the grab. Up the field. He's got the blockers, but he's pushed out at the 26-yard line. That was a tackle made by Kayvon Knight. A great play there. Man, calling his name a lot tonight.
Seriously. And again, shout out Contreras. It's dangerous kicking to him. We saw very first play of the game. He caught the screen pass maybe 3 yards deep. Took it like 63 yards deep. Like, that is the danger of him. He's an explosive player. I'd see if when they get Gassett into this game, if they try and get Contreras into this game more, if they try for some nice little trickery in the backfield, you know, some play action, maybe a reverse tornado, something fun.
Reverse tornado.
Reverse tornado. It's a weird play.
I like that. Wegleitner snaps up. They've thrown every first play of the drive tonight. Will it change here? The snap. Johnny finally takes the ball up the middle, and it's the Johnny Abear show. Can Tyler catch him in time? There's a flag down. Johnny stiff arms. Touchdown, but it might come back. Ooh, I think that might have been a block in the back or a hold. Chlogan Tyler, the senior DB, almost able to run Johnny down. But I think this one is going to be coming back, unfortunately.
Yeah, Jesuit players are accumulating around the cross, so looks like it might not be going their way.
That's a tough one. Again, we don't have official stat on this, but I've just been general watching games. Jesuit doesn't get penalized too often, but it always comes at the worst time.
Mm-hmm.
Always comes at the worst time.
Here's the call.
So that is going to be a first down, but as we said, that was a holding call, so it will be brought back.
I mean, yeah, that was on Elijah Gassett there. Again, start wide out, try and get the block downfield. He was the crucial block downfield that we saw. Abear was able to hold the guy, Gasser was able to hold the guy, and Abear was able to get around him and enter a foot race with number 19. But
no kidding. Well, Aber has checked out. Maybe he's a little gas from that run that's going to be called back. So Grayson Ochoa is in the backfield now. 2 wideouts and a fullback in there. Cannon Navarro. The snap is up. The handoff is faked. Jack's going to roll out. He's on the run. The pass is caught. A great running pass and a great catch by Miller Leslie, the junior tight end.
I mean, great play by him. And also, fantastic awareness. He caught it, instantly got low, instantly started bracing for contact. So that way, when he got hit, that would have been a big smack if you're unaware. He was able to get hit and just fall over.
No
just
kidding.
Keep ball control. Don't drop it. Don't bounce it up in the air. Don't fumble it. Just nice and safe. Good play.
Catch, bring him down. Love to see it. Number 9 has checked in for the Crusaders, Gavin Park, the junior wideout, who I did get to talk to today. Actually, he seems like a pretty chill guy. But a great play. I mean, honestly, and also, Jack, he's looked awesome. He's clearly throwing it very well. Snap. Ochoa's going to take this one. He's got backfield problems, and he's brought down. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, Ochoa's in the play. Abear is checking it right now. I mean, I can't believe it. Do you mean to tell me he was gassed after running 83 yards in a full sprint?
I mean, he is wearing pads, man. Come on, like, that has to make it easier, right?
Naturally. You know, I mean, I'm sure other 50-yard runs make it easier earlier in the game as well. But
we have fun. 2nd and 11 on Jesuits 49. It's a stacked box for the O-line. Not much on the D-line. Wegleitner takes the snap. The handoff to Johnny is there, and he might be tackled by his own teammate, but he bounces off him. Oh, and he's lit up trying to hurdle Logan Tyler.
Thought he had hops. Tyler said nah.
Well, he did, but Tyler said no. I'm not going to say. That was a jump, but Tyler says not in my house, and Johnny shows off the acrobatic flip and goes down. 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders.
That was what you're talking about, by the way. You called it perfectly. They're stacking the box. They're making Wegleitner run it on, or throw it on play action. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a quick pass over the middle, quick in-breaking route from Gasser to Contreras here, or maybe just a deep ball. Say, my guy's faster than your guy.
I like that idea. Well, it is a stacked box. Gassett is with him on Cannon. Oh, timeout or a flag. It looks like it might be a timeout for Elsik.
There was 7 in the box. Right there, like I said, there were 7 in the box. There were 2 safeties up overhead. So, I mean, you know, they were ready for it.
No kidding. We unfortunately weren't on, we won't be on the air for the next week contest against Fulshire, but we are back in 2 weeks from tomorrow on October 24th. That should be a good one.
Absolutely. You know, I'm looking forward to that. I think back down on the field, doing push-ups. So glad we're not doing push-ups today.
I can feel it, dude. I mean, like, so a lot of people ask me about that, and I'm just going to go on a little bit of right here. It's a lot of fun because you're just getting the energy, and it's like you can get that in the stands, too. The entire clay stadium, just the wind tunnel, as the players call it, it's just a good feeling, man. You love being here. Even in the booth, I'm having a good time.
I'm going to tell you this. Carrying those flags, it is a wind tunnel.
It definitely is.
The wind comes roaring, and so does the student section. There we go.
No kidding. You got it. Don't worry. 3rd down and 5, 7:12 on the clock. The handoff. Johnny Abear's got it. He's got some room. Tyler unable to bring him down. Is Johnny quick enough? No, it's a tackle made by Rajun Phillips, the senior outside linebacker.
Absolutely. You know, I thought we'd call his name more today. You know, he's listed. He's also listed as a running back. He's listed outside linebacker. If you have number 0, you're probably pretty good.
He's listed as player. Position.
He's listed as good.
He's one of the guys you meet in like the club and you're like, what position do you play? Yeah, I play position. I play it, yeah.
Josh medalist.
Quarterback, yeah, I've done that. I've done a little bit of that. And Mbaro's the only one in the backfield here with the wideout of Graff and Gassett.
Could see a pass to the top of the screen.
Snap, Cannon's going to take it, and he dives head first into the D-line for a little bit of a gain. Tackle was made by Maurice Smith, the junior linebacker.
Absolutely. I mean, right here it looks like, you know, changing out some O-linemen as well. Or no, actually, it looks like they might be going...
I think you're right there. They changed out.
Yeah,
number 71, William Hantack, is coming off for Patrick Rose. Number 64.
And, I mean, right here, again, this is coming back where we talk about this lack of secondary depth for Elsik. They also have a lack of front 7 depth. Their D-line, not very plentiful. And so now running up the middle every single play, that's going to wear you out.
2 men on each side. Annabarro's going to take this one. He's going to bulldoze a little bit, but he's really just inching his way up there right now.
I mean, great play there at 23. I mean, you know, able to get in the backfield, unblock pressure. That's the worst thing you want to see as a running back. Right here, I'll be honest, I like the mentality the Crusaders have. They're saying, we're going to win up the middle. We trust our O-line, headed by, of course, the interior offensive lineman, the stars, J.C. Martinez, captain, Brady Kerrigan. He's great at the other guard position.
The other guard position? The left guard and the right guard, I think you're talking about there.
I don't know which one JC was on.
You're totally fine. We have a nice field cam shot there, right behind the sideline judge.
I'd sure like a touchdown to gas it right at the field cam.
I would love a pass right here. I know what you mean. Snap, unfortunately, will be Johnny Yeabear who takes the ball, and he's going to stiff arm a dude, but it is Hogan Tyler pushing him out of bounds.
Great play by Tyler there, able to meet him on the edge and just, you know, Tyler got put in the dirt, Aber got put on the white. Nothing you can do there. That was a win for Tyler.
Defense getting ready as it is a 4th down. Will the Crusaders kick this one? I can tell you what Aiden wants. I don't know what Coach Feacock wants to do.
I can feel Aiden's... I'm psychic, and I can think it.
He's, other than the Lake Creek heartbreak, I don't really feel like he's missed. Of course, the heartbreak I'm talking about, the botched snap that cost Jesuit that game, that was a brutal one, but they've really come back from that.
I mean, you know, that wasn't even on him. He didn't have a chance to kick. And so, I mean, again, I can't think of a miss he's had. He's been playing fantastic. He's been playing lights out, and he's a big reason why he kicks a ton of extra points, in case you haven't noticed.
He's exactly what you're talking about. He's actually one of the highest scorers on the team, just on extra points and field goals. And again, Lake Creek wasn't his fault. He had an unfortunate snap. That's a tough situation. But the team as a whole has come back from that. I remember interviewing Coach Feacock after that. I said, I have to ask you, Lake Creek, that's a brutal loss. What are you doing to fix that? And he told me, we're not doing much. We're just going to trust the O-line. We're going to say that was a mistake. It's not going to happen again, but we're going to trust our guys. Clearly, it's worked.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, mistakes happen all the time, not just in sports. Mistakes just happen in life.
It's part of being human.
Yeah, and right there, they said, the coaches said, hey, bad time to make a mistake? Sure. But it's a mistake. We don't care that much about it. That's over. You could feel the mentality shift as you could feel from the walk from the sideline to the buses.
Yeah.
You could feel the mentality shift because we walked with the players that game.
All right, ball on the 8, 4th and goal, the snap. Wegleiter's going to move out. He might throw it. He's in trouble. He throws the last second one, and it is no good. Almost picked, but number 5, Cordell Flowers, out of bounds. And Jesuit has pinned Elsik deep, but I'll tell you, Elsik comes away with a big stop.
Absolutely, that is huge for them. Again, we were talking about, you know, you're down 4 possessions. They were able to score on that one. Jesuit drove all the way down. They were able to stop him again. Shout out Wegleiter. He wanted to get a corner cam shot as well.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry, continue. I had to say that.
No, but yeah, I mean, absolutely right here. This is going to be a huge drive for the Rams. It's also going to just test the playbook and the coaches. They're starting here at the 13, I believe it is.
The 8-yard line, actually. You can kind of see the balls. No, you're good. It's tough. The 10-yard line's there, dog, and it's 2 yards back. It's fine. It's hard from up here. Thankfully, we have our good spotter right next to me, David. He's doing a great job. Thank you, David.
Shout out everyone here in the booth, everyone on this team.
We got Rasheel in the back there. He's doing a great time. High five. Yeah. We're loving it here. Snap, handoff. And he's brought down. Sorry, I got a little caught there, but a great play by the Jesuit defense there to hold him back 1 yard.
Absolutely. Samuels was in that tackle again. He's been playing fantastic. And right there, trying to stretch the field, but they ran to the short side, and the Crusaders just, I don't know if swarm is the right word, but they were able to just hold the line, hold the wall. No one could get by him.
Swarm. Texans motto.
Texans motto. Swarm's a very particular play. It's when multiple guys meet on one player and just knock them down.
Love to see it. Love the drip tonight for Pink Out. I don't know if we talked about that. Even the refs got the drip. All right. Snap. It's going to be Dismoke up the middle, and he's met by that Jesuit green mean machine. Dang. Brought down again.
You know, if you're colorblind enough, the cross has the drip as well.
That is true. They should paint the cross pink today.
Cross is kind of a lighter red.
Yes.
Under these lights, looking a bit pinkish if you start to, you know, mess with your own head. But right here. It's a huge 3rd and 10 here for the Crusaders.
Sorry for that cut. That was a technical difficulty. But like we also, hey, shout out to Stanley Vo. We got some nice graphics.
Absolutely.
We got some big graphics.
Shout out to our graphic editors. Stanley's been doing them. You saw the breast cancer one while the stream was loading up. That one's great.
Here's Snap Mellon. Oh, he's got some trouble. Jesuit pushing in an on-the-run throw to the receiver that is on the track out of bounds. And it'll be 4th down and 10 on the 8. And looks like Elsik is going to come away with the punt.
I'll let you know something else. Not only was that a huge pressure to make him almost Dan Orlovsky himself, the other thing was I believe he wanted to throw it to the bottom of the screen here. He had both Patterson and his number 1, Washington, down at the bottom. And Washington, Horatio Washington, he was starting to take the ball up. Patterson's running sort of an out route to the sideline. That's where he wanted to throw, but he was forced to roll to his left. Nothing was open that way. That's why he had to throw it out.
Venmar Martinez, the junior kicker, he's going to punt this one off. He had a low punt last time. Jesuit has taken that into accountability, putting the man on the 40. And Leon waves it off, caught it down at the 42-yard line. So Jesuit offense takes the field in prime position. I want to talk about why he didn't roll out. It was Paolo Masayo. He's not going to get credited for the sack there, but he's credited with QB pressure. He holds him off. He forces him left. So don't worry, Paolo. I got you. I'm paying attention.
I mean, absolutely, you know, great design play there. They were able to see, all right, the protection's going to shift this way. This is where his eyes are going to look. First, you're able to get sort of, not a blind side rushing, but, you know, from the left, they typically can't see it. Right-handed quarterbacks can. So he was able to get in. Once Mendenhall was able to register the pressure, he had a roll. Multiple guys started converging on him, so to avoid getting a safety, had to just toss it out.
Jesuit's number 5 is on the bench for the starting play, but it doesn't mean the running back is bad, as Grayson Ochoa is in the backfield. Leslie on the outside. Contreras moves in motion. The snap. Everyone's on the left. The pitch is to Ochoa, but he's met the backfield. Spins his way out of trouble. One man, but he's brought down by another.
Absolutely. You know, I do want to talk about the different kind of personnels the Crusaders roll out. They very rarely roll out a 3 wide-out personnel. They often roll out, they typically focus on either 12 or 21 personnel. You don't know what that personnel means, so the first number is your backs. That's your full and running backs. And your second number is the tight ends. And you have 5 running back, tight end receivers. And so you add up the first 2 and then subtract that from 5, and that's how many receivers you have left.
Nice. That's cool. That tackle was made by number 3. Great name, Coy Reed.
I was hoping we'd get to call his name today. They have some great names.
They got some great names on this team, dude. I mean, nothing we got here. Snap, and Aber is going to take it, and he's met in the backfield, and that's brought down number 9. Davion Arias-Tubbs, the senior linebacker, brings him down.
I was no joke about to say I'm really hoping we get to call Darren Arias-Tubbs' name here soon, because I was looking at him. He has a great name. Again, number 0, William Phillips. He has a great name. Jacques Colbert, the number 11. This is a fun football game to call.
This is football. This is high school football, man.
Key and Peele should make a sketch about this.
Great names, great players. Thursday night, we don't have school tomorrow, man. We're relaxing.
We don't have. It's a 4-day weekend.
4-day weekend. How many days you got on the weekend?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. It's a fantastic weekend.
We should make an Instagram post about that.
We have, believe it or not.
check out S-Jet Instagram. This is a good time to plug the socials. If you're watching this, scroll down. Little red subscribe button right there. Nicely click it. Like button, also nice. Go on to Instagram at S-Jet News. Same handle as our YouTube. Go follow us there. I mean, and again, next football game is Crusaders versus Fulshire. And that's
gonna be away.
Handles. Yeah, that's away.
Yeah.
There's our handles. Again, shout out Stanley. These are all great graphics. I like the pink background.
The pink background looks. I
like the transition. Thomas Kerrville cooking up the transition.
Got some cooks up here.
And I am calling out Thomas Kerrville for being the one to.
Don't worry, TC. We got you, dog. But yeah, like again, we put effort in, and we are. So it's awesome knowing y'all care. Thank you to everyone watching right now. I don't have the stream data in front of me right now, so I can't actually see how many people are watching.
At least one.
At least one. You know what? I'll take it. But yeah, huge shout out to y'all. Y'all are the reason we're doing this. We all support our dreams. It's awesome. Thank you to our parents for doing this. So much love and support from you guys. 2-minute warning is over. Wegleiter, he's got 3rd and 10 with the ball in the 42.
Interesting formation here.
Oh, it's not Wegleiter. It's going to be the direct snap to the running back, Aber. He's going to take it. We've seen this before. Is it going to work this time? I don't think it did.
However, Might not have worked, but with those 4 or 5 yards he was able to get there, he has just eclipsed 200 yards on the night. He was at 196 before this.
Incredible. Elsik calls the timeout. The tackle was made by number 3, Coy Reed.
Coy Reed.
So, interesting stat line. Last week, due to some what's it called? Just some not nonsense, but just some just tough penalties. Wegleitner attempted 8 passes. He went 1 for 8, not bad, touchdown. There was 8 direct snaps to Johnny. So we've seen that increase this year. How do you think that plays into Jesuit's offense?
I think that plays in a lot. I think, one, it lets some pressure off of Wegleitner. I mean, you have Hebert already. That decreases the pressure a lot. But I think also just having the direct snaps, it opens up the playbook so much. Wildcat formation, such a versatile formation. We've seen Hebert throw it a couple times, so he's put that on film.
He definitely can throw, but I definitely think Jack's the better QB.
Don't worry, Jack's definitely the better quarterback, but I'm saying trick play-wise, whenever he takes the direct snap, teams have to be aware, okay, we aren't just going to stack the box and run it down the middle. But yeah, again, he has 200 yards. 201 yards.
Augustinelli will not be attempting the 50-plus yard kick. Instead, it'll be 4th and 5, and Jack Wegleitner's back in the game for the Crusaders. Here's the snap, the handoff to Johnny. It's a fake pass from Wegleitner, but Johnny able to crawl his way to the first down. The tackle was made by Maurice Smith, the junior lineman. Getting stretching here.
Great second effort there by Hebert. He got wrapped up a couple times, and as he was going down, he was able to put his hand in the ground and able to surge for 1 more yard. That's all he needed.
No kidding. It's the falling forward. I remember, funny story about me. Madden 2019, Saquon Barkley's a beast.
Absolutely.
And my brother and me would always joke about how he fell forward, and I didn't realize how important it was until I see Johnny and Grayson on the field. And really Dario, too. These guys are getting that extra yard they need when Jesuit puts it in there. The snap, high snap, Wegleitner able to pull it in, and Johnny's got room. Johnny's got a man to beat. He's going to stiff arm them both, and it's a 35-7 or 34-7 game, and a touchdown numero 5 for Johnny Hebert.
How many touchdowns does he have? 5?
5.
Give me 5.
You know what his number is?
Joke. What?
5. He's hit the number there. And the cheerleaders get to run the flags today. We gave them that job, and it looks like they're doing a great job.
They've been doing a great job. Shout out our cheerleaders.
Shout out our cheerleaders. Shout out okay, we've said it a lot. I'll say it one final time. Shout out the 12th man on this field, the student section. We love it. They're a great team. We love hanging out with them. Augustinelli's kick is up, and yes, it is good. He hits the camera back there for Huddle, so hopefully that'll go on his highlight reel. The Crusaders lead by 28, and with 1-1 to go, what's Elsik's plan here? Are you booking it?
I mean, look, they have a potent passing offense. You gotta pass some more. Just start slinging it. You gotta go to Horatio Samuel.
You have Horatio, you have Patterson, you have Ontario. You got dudes, man. You
have dogs on your team. You have also some trick play ability. Number 4 and number 8, Jane Thompson and Haven Livings, uniquely. They're both listed as wide receivers and quarterbacks. Maybe run a trick play with them. That'll be fantastic for them.
No kidding. I like you mentioned that. Jaden Thompson, not a guy who was on our radar coming into this game, but he's made his presence known. And if I'm Elsik here, you're down by 28. Jesuits DBs have not been challenged today. Maybe fake the handoff to Dismuke, chuck one up, Hail Mary. If it drops, it drops. And, if they make the catch, it's a great catch.
I mean, yeah, and right here, again, fun special teams formation. Uh-oh. Also, I'd like to correct, I was misremembering. A scrum is a 3-4-1, not 3-4-3-1, because you only have 8 people in a scrum, because those are your forwards.
This guy doesn't know his good sport.
Rugby lesson.
Augustinelli nails one down the middle. It will be a return by Dismuke up the middle. He's stumbling. Oh, wet turf.
And remember, in high school and college, knee on the ground, you're down.
You don't have to be touched. That's a big, important rule there. Some people at home might be watching. Get up, go.
If they watch the Jags Chiefs game on Monday night, Trevor Lawrence had the do fall, some call it, where he stumbled twice. Stumble 6. Trip 6, however you want to call it.
There's a lot of good names in football down here.
Absolutely. I love football.
You know what one of my favorite things about Jesuit games is? Right behind us right now, there is some backfield football tournament running from the young kids who will one day be taking on this field. Gotta love that. Gotta show them the shout out.
Also, shout out, they painted the field back there.
They did.
We saw that on the walk up.
That's awesome. That's so cool. No men in the backfield. Looks like Mendenhall will throw it. He throws it. It's caught by number 4, Jaden Thompson. Shakes off number 33, Hayden Summers, but he is eventually brought down. The clock is rolling. They have one timeout. Elsik, hurry up offense. 2nd and 3.
There's the QB receiver we were talking about, but they're running a hurry up offense here. They want to get the ball out. Watch 88 and 80 at the top and bottom of your screen.
Only 3 guys in the D line for the Crusaders. The blocking is there. Mendenhall has time. He moves up in the pocket. Now he doesn't have time. He's going to use his legs, and he's going to get out of bounds. Great play there by Caden Mendenhall. He realized the pocket was falling apart, took off, able to outrun Byers.
Absolutely, and especially getting out of bounds was important. 5 yards doesn't matter if you lose 15 seconds. You have 32 seconds left. He played smart situational football. Shout out to the coverage from the Jesuit secondary.
Leon, Samuels, Yarbrough.
Absolutely.
2, 3, 4.
They had great blocking up ahead, and they were able to stop this opponent passing offense and make him run it.
Well, 5 wide out. Aircraft carriers loaded. Here's the snap. Mendenhall looks it up. He points. He's got to let it fly. He does. It's up. It is picked off by Luke Leone. Overthrown, and the Crusaders have the pick. Can he take it back? He's got room. He's looking for it. He's at the 40, 45, brought down by Horatio Washington. And with 14 left, the drive for Elsik switches, and Leone nabs his number and picks.
Luke Leone is fantastic. Again, like you said, he has 2 picks on the season. He has the only 2 picks on the season for this Crusader defense. That was fantastic. Mendenhall overthrew it, and Leone, he was able to sit there, watch the ball, perfect tracking, just able to go down and get the pick. Great play, great return as well, great blocking almost all around by the Crusader defense, and they were able to get him down to the 50.
So again, there, the pocket, it's 3 guys. The pocket's still kind of closed up. It forced Mendenhall to make a rash judgment throw, 20-yard line, a great pick by Leone. He took it back 30 yards. And now Jesuit with 14 seconds. Maybe they throw one up. It looks like they might just try to check this one down for Johnny, see if he can maybe add a couple of yards, maybe get a big play. You never know. But they do have number 10, Elijah Gassett, and number 6, Dario Contreras, their 2 best wideouts. Wegleitner is going to throw. He's going to deep for Contreras. He's got Contreras. He's at the 5. Jack Wegleitner, 50-yard bomb. Touchdown. And the Crusaders add insult to injury with 7 seconds to go.
What a play. That's how you get your guys in rhythm. That's how you get your quarterback in motion. Dario Contreras having a night.
Dude, love the call. Love it. Woo. Coach Vikoch, aggressive. He knows the situation, and he says, Jack, here's the football. Throw it. And Contreras nabs a 50-yard receiving touchdown. Jack has his most passing yards of any game tonight. He's coming into his own.
Again, that pass right there, he has a speedy wideout like Contreras. You're able to just put a lot of air under it and just let him go catch it.
Augustinelli kicking like it's his life on the line. He is 6 for 6. And let's take a look at that pass again. Contreras beats him on the slant, and he's got it. Even though Tyler tried to bring him down, he didn't have it. He hangs on, and Jesuit uses their 2 best wideouts to grab another touchdown.
Great play by Contreras. And again, I want to maybe circle back a bit to the Mendenhall interception there. I don't blame Mendenhall for that right there.
No.
I know one guy in the world who can make that throw, and his name starts with Josh and ends with Allen.
He's on the Bills and my fantasy team. Like I said, that's the right play there. You're losing by 28. You got to throw something up. As we're coming into halftime, Elsik, you got a lot of improvements to make. What's your first thing you tell you guys if you're going to the locker room?
I think the mentality of it is what they need to focus on. Because they have bad mentality going into this. They won't be able to come back. Right now you need to say, hey guys, bad half, okay? Let's just address it in the room. Bad half, let's fix it. We scored 50 last week. We can enter a shootout with these guys. Let's start shooting,
No kidding. I like what you say there. I remember, Coach Vikoch actually said this. He said, our guys, whenever we're going after bad half, he said, all right, guys, start stat padding. Do what you want. Play for your, let's play for some good stuff here. The squib kick, they're trying to waste the clock here. Don't mind it at all. It is fielded like a grounder. Horatio Washington got some nice cuts, but he's brought down. 3 seconds, just enough time for a throw. It was Jack Toto, the junior DB, making the tackle.
Absolutely, and again, that was the right read by Mendenhall. Even ignoring the game situation, you have some great wideouts on all sides. I love your call there. aircraft carriers fully loaded. I loved that.
Yeah.
You know, they had 5 wideouts. He threw it downfield to his top guy. I mean, sure, he wasn't able to make the connection, but right now you just got to bounce back, say, all right, you know, Nog at half. We're going to come back. We're going to keep throwing the ball. I think what they need to do is some more downfield shots. They've gone guys open pretty consistently. They need to keep spreading the ball, and I really think just get it off the ground.
Jesuit is in the prevent defense here, and the snap is going to be the fake handoff. Looks like they're just going to check this one down. They will. Jaden Thompson with the grab. He jukes a little bit, but he is brought down. A first half to forget for Elsik, but a first half to remember for the Crusaders. 42-7, Jesuit ahead.
Okay, my name is Adora Chalico, here with
Sullivan Mills.
And we're going to be talking about what has been happening on inside of the football game in this half. So far we've seen John Hebert do what?
Yeah.
Five touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, those
I mean,
five
he's
touchdowns.
amazing.
What do you want to say about those? What do you feel about them?
I was watching them, and man, he's so fast getting around those guys. And you know, at a Strake Jesuit game, he's always going to get some.
Yeah, no. Like, I think we saw the best example early on in the game.
Yeah.
He rushed down from, I think, their 30-yard line all the way to the 10, if not
crazy.
the 5-yard line. And he brought it down pretty quickly, and that almost immediately got a touchdown for Strake Jesuit. What's your opinion on Contreras' touchdown earlier?
Yeah, I saw that catch. It was really good, and he got that in perfectly. And as we needed, Strake Jesuit just got another touchdown and just continued to bring up our score.
You know, absolutely. I think so far today, Strake Jesuit has been playing amazing. The score is 42-7. I think one of the best games we've had at home so far.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 42-7. Come on, that's great.
I know. I mean, they only got one touchdown and one field goal. That is amazing for us.
Mm-hmm.
And what can you say about Jack getting the most passing yards in his entire career so far?
I mean, yeah, that's great for him, man. And also, it's great to see the Strake Jesuit team performing at home so well.
You know, absolutely. I think we can all say that we are happy to see Strake Jesuit performing this well at home, getting 42 points in, and Elsik has only gotten 7. Honestly, the defense has been amazing so far. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure. And literally at the beginning of this game, I was with my friend recording, and I'm like, man, is this a homecoming game? Our score is crazy right now.
I know, I wasn't expecting this either. I hope y'all didn't either, because it's been a great game. It's been fun broadcasting it. Do you have any other comments besides that?
Go Crusaders.
Go Crusaders, you heard it here.
Sorry.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
Round period for our Elsik Rams. And finally, taking the field is our award-winning Elsik Mighty Ram Band.
What's up, dude?
Drum major, Abby Apalabi, Daniel Lerner, and Samantha O'Neill. Tonight, the Elsik Rams will be performing their Fall 2025 production entitled Awakening Spirit. They will be performing the first movement entitled The Land and Baba Yetsu, and their second movement entitled Spirit, and their third movement, Circle of Life.
Totally fine when we looked it up. Yep. So that's why we need an IT guy. I heard him running back and forth. Hey, it's a little bit better now. But like you said, actually, so we came to move. That's usually how it is, though. Like a little bit like this. Not like it was. You need to get like a dedicated hospital. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to internet that. Like I guarantee you. For how much we're broken, we have like 50. For how much we're spending on a little bit more insurance systems. You see that extra point in my camera? I did.
On behalf of our principal and your family and all the Elsik administration, we would like to thank all of you for your support. Let's go, my man.
And now, please welcome to the field the St. Agnes Academy Tiger Girls Dance Team. The 2025 Tiger Girls Game Day captains are Georgie Rawson and Kiera Ryan. Now, please join me in welcoming the Jesuit band to the field for their halftime performance. Our drum line will now perform Chili. Next, our band will now perform the Britney Spears hit, Toxic. The band is led by drum majors Steve Lynn and Sophia Clark. Please join the band as they play the Strake Jesuit fight song. The Jesuit band is under the direction of Sean Burt and Taylor Sharp. A special thanks to our president, Dr. Jeff Johnson, principal Dan Lozo, AG for Future Affairs, John Say, Principal Director, Daryl Alderson, and all the support for the program. Please join me in congratulating the Jesuit band on our halftime performance. Good band.
Come chill with me. What's the beauty of these things?
It's working now, but I think it's the beauty of these things because when the game starts, there's a lot more devices on. Yeah. And I think it's clogging up the network because it's look at how close
Which is like great. That's a lot closer than it was.
But I think it's gonna start lagging again and everything.
Let's get a little bit creative here. Yeah.
That's my
way of thinking, like this.
But do you have an iPad on me?
Let me check.
You'll record a couple.
What if I zoom in?
No, because I don't have the other iPad.
Okay, just test them real quick and I'll see if it shows up on there. It's not live right now. So it's always supposed to be camera.
Hey, it's Shabay. Welcome back to the second half. Crusaders had a great first half. Elsik, not so much. Luke, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Touchdown from Johnny Hebert. Touchdown from Johnny Hebert. Fumble from the Elsik Rams that led to a touchdown by Johnny Hebert. Another muffed handle that led to, you guessed it, touchdown by Johnny Hebert. And then some tough defense, a great defensive stop led to a touchdown by Johnny Hebert. And then with 14 seconds to go, Jack Wigleitner said, you know what, who cares? 50 yards, dot, touchdown. But Elsik did throw one in there. Elsik did punch one in, but it's been a brutal first half for that defense. This is now the fourth game they've allowed 40-plus points.
Yeah, like this is one of the tough moments for this team here. Now the question is, how will they come back? You know, this is the coaching. This is how they can come back at halftime. And again, yes, this is the fourth time they've allowed 40, fourth time, and you know, back-to-back weeks allowing 42.
Yeah, I mean it's just tough. It's hard to be a good football team. And you know, like we're looking at him right now. Jack's just warming up. He's feeling good. All vibes were up. All vibes were up for the Crusaders. They're looking to go 3-0 in divisional play, heading into a brutal full-year game that we know is going to be a fun one to be at. I'm excited for that road trip, and I know Eli is too, along with the rest of the guard. But just in general, it's not easy to succeed in anything really.
No.
Anything that's what's called worth it requires work, and that is something that Jesuit has proven here. They have dominated. It's the small things. They're playing the O-line well. They're kicking. Augustinelli is 6 for 6 on PATs, and he had one called back. So it's just they're balling right now.
Absolutely. I mean, the entire team right now, they're cooking. They're connected. I mean, right now, vibes are high, momentum's high. Question is, what happens after the 20 minutes? What happens after halftime? Can you apply? There are a lot of teams on all levels of football that demonstrate this. Can you make halftime adjustments? I'll make a quick NFL reference before kickoff here. Going into the Week 5 matchup, the Texans, they had 0 third-quarter points. That was the least in the NFL. Ravens, they had 38. That was the most. Third-quarter points is a very important stat, and we're going to see here if the Elsik Rams are able to bounce back from this.
Okay, so important mention, Elsik gets the ball first. And you see here on the upcoming streams, we have Crusaders versus A-Leaf Taylor. And here's our Instagram and our YouTube. Follow the Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube, like it up. And yeah, it's awesome. We also have just in general, they get the ball first, which means momentum right now, the way you look at it, momentum is a standstill.
Absolutely.
You have to get it back. If you're Jesuit, you don't want to let them you give them an inch, they get a mile, right? And a lovely show by our cheerleaders there. That's a great picture. Thank you, Tam, for that one. And Augustinelli lines it up. I know that's pretty. Oh, breast cancer. You know what? Support those with breast cancer. The kick is up, and it will be pulled in by Dejon Patterson. We've called his name a couple times. Can he do something special here? he will be brought down. And a great play by the Crusader defense. Yeah, I want to mention this one here. Obviously, breast cancer here. My grandmother, she had breast cancer a couple times. It means a lot to us and my family there, too. So, again, anyone out there, Eli, you had any past experience with that or no?
No breast cancer in my family, but both my grandfather and father suffered with cancer. And so, absolutely, like, cancer is a huge thing. And MD Anderson is in our city. Like, that is a massive thing for us. Like, this is such a big city, and we always fight to go against cancer. I mean, cancer is... I'd like to put a word I can't say before cancer.
I know. We all know, but, like, again, huge shout-out. Thank you to the Jesuit moms, a lot of the mom staff, the parents, and the players. You know, we all support the... I got a wristband coming into the game. We all have one. We're all wearing it. So just, again, thank you. Yeah, Diego's got one back there. We all are very appreciative for y'all support. It's a huge battle, and obviously a huge part of that is prayer. So thank you a lot for supporting that as Hayden Summers looks okay, and we're about to get this third quarter started.
Absolutely. You know, again, shout out Hayden Summers. Pink gloves, looks great.
It does look good, and that's, you know, the pink goes well. The pink goes hard with the green. We've talked about this, and I know we mentioned this, and it goes good with the light blue too. It's a great color. It's a great color.
Pink's a really underrated uniform color.
Honestly,
and I'm a uniform nerd, and
so
like, it's a good color.
I don't know if it's a good primary, but it's definitely a great secondary.
It's a phenomenal accent.
That's perfect point. Perfect point.
I mean, yeah, like it's truly a great. It's truly. So we had to stop some sign stealing in the booth here.
Sign stealing. Diego is making fun of him. Snap, hand off.
No,
it's a fake. The throw is caught by Horatio Washington, and he's going to break some moves. Oh, look at him go. He's playing Just Dance on the Wii there.
Woo, just like Chris Broussard saying first things first. That man's a break dancer right there. Took some ankles with him, managed to stay up. Landed like Spider-Man, kept going.
You know who made that tackle?
Who?
Palomasso. Palomasso, my bad. First play of the game, his first notable play of the game, he missed the tackle, it was unfortunate, bounced back. And that's something Jesuits built here. They built the culture of winning, and you love to see it.
Absolutely, he's such an athlete. You can use him in so many variable ways. Defense coordinators love a guy like that.
Snap his hand off. That's going to be to DeAndre Robinson. He's got some room, and he's got some speed. Can Samuels catch him? A great move by Patterson. He stiff-arms Samuels, who brings him out at the 5, and Dejon Patterson. He's a receiver, he's a DB, and he's also a running back.
That might be called an athlete. That might be one of my favorite jukes I've seen live.
That was a good play there.
Like just a nice little stutter step, stay in place, the guy goes, like right there, Samuel needed a map to find him.
He makes Samuel commit to where he's going, and he cuts back in on him, and that just gives him the extra 2 yards he needs there. All right, ball on the 8, first and goal. Menon takes the snap. It's going to go back to Patterson, and Patterson finishes the job. Touchdown, A-Leaf Elsik. Patterson's fired up. Love to see it.
What a great play by him there. You know, really great ball vision there, able to weave through, able to dive in. Great play all around.
Patterson's calling out Johnny Hebert, making some moves of his own. A nice little 50-yard run, countered by the 8-yard push. And it will be a 42-13. It could be 14 if Jonathan Molina, the sophomore, hits this.
Let's wait and see.
Not a lot of sophomores on Jesuit, I'm realizing. Only 6 compared to 8 on Elsik. That kick is down the middle. Good shot there.
Straight through. I mean, one great flag running by the guys ahead.
Hey, that guy.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I feel like I'm very appreciative of flag running now. But again, great drive there. You know, really able to use your star players. I mean, that was Patterson's drive.
That's a great play. And the momentum is in their favor now. And Elsik knows that. Do you play it risky? Do you go a Saints Colts Super Bowl halftime onside kick here? Do you go for that? Maybe not. Maybe you don't. Maybe you say, prove to us, let's prove to ourselves we can stop them. If they do that, Elsik's in a good position, in my opinion. They can make it run.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, this might be the very important, especially first down play. We've seen them pass, like you made the great observation. They pass on almost every single first drive, or first play of the drive, except for the one where they had like a, you know, Johnny Hebert touchdown that was called back. Johnny Hebert touchdown. Johnny Hebert touchdown.
Johnny Hebert.
I mean, that's just bananas. But
the soundbite. It's crazy. You know, we can use it so well. Well, Elsik does get a nice break there. They punch in the amount of points they had in the first half in less than a minute. but it's Jesuit's turn to respond. Back there on the backfield for Jesuit. Looking around as Molina lines it up. He's kicking off to Ochoa, and he's kicking off to Dario Contreras, the senior captain. Molina checks his left man. He checks his right man. The kick is up. It's a chip shot that will be called off and caught by number 23. That is Samuel E. Smith, the junior wideout.
Absolutely, good friend of mine. I mean, right here, this is a huge play for the Crusaders. Aber, he's now on 19 touchdowns on the season, by the way. He entered in 14. He's had 9 in the last 2 games. He's on fire right now. And personally, I love the play calls with getting Jack Wegliner involved, getting confidence. Right now, I would just stick with your bread and butter, in between the tackles, in between the guards, go uphill.
Eduardo mentioned at the halftime show, this is Jack's career high in the game. He's balling right now. Don't get me wrong. Johnny's been good, but it's the little things they're doing right. Like we mentioned, Elsik's going to say, sorry. So first down, I did not see that call there. But I'm going to go back to what I was saying. We mentioned Elsik's going to say, Jack, you have to beat us. And Jack said, yes, I will. And he definitely has.
Absolutely. Setting up, especially like the 2 big plays. The big screen to Contreras where he was able to take almost for a touchdown. The big bomb to Contreras where he was able to take for a touchdown. He set them up.
Jesuit in the battle ram formation, and it's Johnny Aber to try to push through. He is met in the backfield, and a great tackle by another number 5, Cordell Flowers, the senior linebacker. That'll be a 3-yard gain.
Nice 5-on-5 action there, but again, like they're gonna say, Johnny Aber, right now you'll get our momentum back. You'll even out the momentum. You don't need to hit a home run necessarily. Just need to move this chains, wear down this defense. Again, we've talked about their sparsity on defense we've talked about it a ton. Here, let's talk about it again.
5-0 line, 2 tight ends on the left, but they're going to run it to the right. Johnny takes it up. He's going to try to find room, and he's tripped out of bounds. 3rd down, and the tackle was made by Devon Arias Tubbs, one of our favorite names.
Absolutely. Again, fun name team in case you've got from the first half. This is a fun game to call.
I have not picked a favorite name yet, I don't think, on either team. But there are some good ones.
There's some really good ones. I'm starting to lean towards some. I'll announce them at the end.
We'll find some. Don't worry. I know they're waiting. I know the stands are on pins and needles waiting for that call.
This was a blast writing out all their names on the call sheet we have in front of us. I was going through this like, this is going to be so fun.
Thank you for doing that, Eli.
Of course.
Jack Wegleitner lines up, and he's got Dario and Cannon on the left of him with Johnny in the backfield. 2 wideouts. The snap is handed off. Johnny goes to the right. Oh, and he trucks him. He stays on his feet. Johnny the juke. Number 6, can Rucheno catch him. Abears, he got it out the gas in the tank. Yes, sir. 6 touchdowns. Number 22, Venmar Martinez, a great stop in the beginning, but Johnny took the hit and took it the distance.
Absolutely, right there. That is the danger of Aber. He's speedy. He's also strong. I mean, just fantastic blocking, fantastic play running. Able to take it to the house right there. That is his career high, right?
6 touchdowns is his career high. What a game for the Crusaders. Dude, he absorbed that hit.
Absolutely. I thought that was going to be you're down. No. He just took it. The guy slid down his body, wasn't able to tackle him. No one could lay a hand on him after that.
All right, here comes the sharpshooter. Augustinelli down the middle. He is 7-7 on the PATs, and he has one that got called back, as I love to say. 49-14, Crusaders respond beautifully. Now it's Elsik's hand.
I mean, for Elsik right now, offensively, you have to wonder, what do you do here? Like, you need to get something moving, but you haven't really been able to all game. Maybe you are. It's been so weird for Elsik, and right now, I think what they need to do, go to the passing game. Horatio Washington, he hasn't been able to get that many carries, or that many catches. Maybe keep going with Patterson. He's been given Aber a run for his money. However, Aber, with that run, 302 yards.
That's insane, dude. He's insane. And a great play there. Number 6 I mentioned there. Uchenna Mbonia, the sophomore DB, he was really running him down. It's a war of attrition, and it's just the fact that, I mean, Johnny runs track, and the entire team, they have the ability to really just get him going. And I know what we're going to say from the stats guys, but he's having a great game. Augustinelli lines up. The kick is...
Sound like the me crowd. Sound like when I'm playing
That's
bowling
one of your best
and I
calls
throw
in
it
the
backwards.
Augustinelli will now line up for the actual kick. 9:38 to go in the 3rd. And he bangs it. A great shot. That will be caught by number 10. This monkey's got the ball. Oh, number 80, my bad, Horatio Washington, and it looks like Washington as he trucks his way to the 40.
Again, Washington's such a spark player.
Who's on 3 play, do we know?
You keep dominating this game so far. I mean, like, truly, this has been, right now, what the Crusaders defense need to do. They have a great front 7. They have a great secondary. Some shout-outs, Paolo Masso, Bryce Samuels, you know, Luke, to focus on the Jesuit.
Lining up here now, the Crusaders defense on the 40, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Sorry there. I didn't mean to mute you, Eli. He looks back, takes the snap. The handoff is a fake. He's got not enough time to throw over the middle, so finds an open man, and it's our favorite Jaden Thompson. The flag is down.
Yeah, I mean, great play there. Jaden Thompson, he came in here. I mean, obviously, he was a good receiver going into this. He's been showing out, and we might see the call on the play here. Not sure. I believe it might be against the Crusaders, but everyone's hovering around the line of scrimmage, so let's find out.
Tough play there. It's a holding on the offense there. Want to say a quick thank you to Fenton Gilman running the replay system. You're doing a great job out there, buddy.
Absolutely. You know, shout out to everyone on the team. Shout out to Stanley Vo doing Bird Dog. Shout out Thomas Carville. Clean transitions. Everything's been smooth sailing. Shout out to the moon being red today, which I just noticed.
I mentioned that, dude. Look at that.
Shout out Diego, who's running main cam earlier. Shout out, I believe, Alejandro, who's running main cam now. Shout out to everyone around us.
Halloween moon is out, and it is scary. Oh, what a beautiful shot there. Good cut. I love that. Look at that, Eli. 9:15 to go. 1st and a long ball here. Mendenhall.
Might want to watch
running out of time. They're running out of clock. They have to go for it. The snap is up. Mendenhall. Oh, McGregor blowing his way through the O-line. He lets it fly. I got it. Oh, wait. I'm all the way up here, not on the field.
Right there. Something I want to point out is number 80, Washington. You know, right there. I think it was supposed to be a design pass to him. The defender read it perfectly. I believe it was Massa who read it. He sat on Washington, and Washington just didn't scramble. He just sat there for a while. Literally was in that, like, waiting, crouch stance. And so right there, they need to focus on, like, just, I think, effort after the play.
No
effort on
kidding.
scrambling.
I mean, yeah, you're playing a tough game, and McGregor just blew through 2 guys there. That's so difficult knowing you don't have time to set yourself in the pocket. The handoff, Mendenhall, he's going to let one fly. He might have him. Oh, it's a dot! And Horatio Washington could waltz it in. He beat it Leon deep, and that's a big touchdown. My bad, he did not beat Leon deep. He beat Jackson Alake deep.
What a throw. That looked like it teleported into his hands once it hit his shoulder. One of the most difficult catches you can make in football. He made it. He's a speedy, explosive player. They've been waiting for him to break one loose, and there he is, and he's all skipping to the sideline. That is what he deserves. He's been trying all night to get that touchdown. There he is.
That's an insane play. Beautifully read up. You gotta love it if you're, I'm sorry, you have to love it if you're Elsik. You're getting that momentum back. You're feeling your hot offense come alive, and you know the second you stop Jesuit, you have a good shot. The kick is up, and it is good. A great play there.
In the first 24 minutes, they had put up 7 points. Since then, in the first 3 minutes of this half, they've put up 14. They are going on fire right now. Shout out to Elsik. They made halftime adjustments. They've been utilizing the play action, drawing the defenders in, and then bombing it deep, and it's working.
No kidding. A great play there. 49-21 is our score. Let's give a shout out to the Strake Jesuit cheer program, a rich, talented history with dedicated cheerleaders who strive to reflect Ignatian leadership. Love them down there. Obviously, usually we're with them down there, but tonight we're up here in the booth. Yeah, they're great people, really nice people. Love the captains there. Great shout out to them.
Absolutely, you know they're part of the atmosphere we were talking about earlier. You know, the cheers are always great. I'm singing along some of these cheers. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're catchy.
They're fun. They're fun.
Catchy.
You know, and it's all about the feeling. You know, the SJ Nation. That's a fan favorite. You know, I mean, you got Max Agee, Nico Broyles. They're on their sideline. They're waiting for them to say it. It's so much fun having that just that, you know, that mentality there going along.
Absolutely.
Well, they've lined up on this close hash all game. I guess it's maybe he shanks him. You can see Jesuit is shading over to the left more.
Absolutely. That's one of the things you need to account for as a special teams coordinator, is the strengths and weaknesses of the kicker and the kicker you're going against.
It's the little things. Molina's kick is up. It is towards the left. It will be waved off and down at the 30 by number 23, Sam Smith.
Again, I mean, right here, Abear, like, he could keep going. He's at 20 touchdowns on the season already. He's at 6, maybe going on 7 touchdowns today. He's going fantastic. And I mean, the game's going crazy. I mean, game's not gone yet.
Yeah, no kidding. And you need a guy like Johnny dropping 6 or 7 touchdowns a game. They're killing it. They're killing it right now. And you got to love it, too. And also, going out there, it's Ochoa. He's in the backfield now. Right now, the running looks like a junior squad out there. You have number 11, Noah Frenshaw. Actually, he's a sophomore. Gotta love that. The snap, the handoff. Grayson does have the ball. He's got some room. He breaks out his electric spin move, and it gets him 8 yards.
Absolutely. I mean, right here, this time I won't give a shout to the O-line. All right, you know, they've had fantastic blocking almost the entire game. They've had really great downfield blocking. They're really good at whenever they do a guard center thing where the guard and center both converge on a defensive tackle and then move up. They've done a really good job of the guard being able to get up and block a linebacker. That's part of the downfield blocking. That's part of what's made this run game so great today. I mean, right now, they are really showing why they are the top offense. Shout out to Thomas Kerrville. 1, for cutting into us. 2, those bomb transitions he's putting on right now.
He's really mastered that TriCaster. And I also wanted to give a shout out to the rest of the crew and the people who allow us to do this. So thank you to Father Johnson, obviously.
Ooh, bomb transition.
Thank you to Father Johnson. And also, we had an open house tonight. The parents were there. Loved seeing all of them. So thank you to our parents. I know for anyone watching this, y'all are the reason we're able to do this. We're so grateful. Thank you to Mr. Pep, Mr. Hernandez, and of course, Mr. Doherty. They allow us to put forth the effort we're allowed to, and it comes from y'all, and we're so unbelievably grateful to be in this situation.
Absolutely, and I'll give a shout out to everyone in the booth right now. We have David running spotter. We have Shield just helping us out. You need a handyman in every booth. We have George running statistician. We have Oliver helping us out. He's shadowing. Again, Alejandro and Diego, they're running camera.
Jaden on the field. Jaden's got the field cam.
Jaden's down on the field. Eduardo's somewhere out there. Conrad's doing tam cam. You've been seeing. There's tam cam.
We all love the Tamara camera.
Yeah, Tamara. And again, shout out to our guys back in the studio. John Cogan, Stanley Vo, Fenton, Gilman, and Thomas Kerrville. Not related to Oliver Kerrville, apparently. I don't believe it. It's a conspiracy.
That's what they say.
It's a conspiracy.
The orange moon has risen here in Calais Stadium, and on 2nd and 3, Jesuit looks to break out their own 0 in the backfield. The handoff, Grayson Ochoa's got it. He's met, but he doesn't care. He'll get the first down. The tackle was made by another number 0, Rillian Phillips, the senior outside linebacker. Hasn't done much today despite his repertoire.
You know, I will say, Ochoa, I think that's the most underrated aspect of his game. You know, he's known for being flashy. We talk about the Doritos on the heels, all that stuff, the spin moves. He's going through contact. He's breaking these tackles. You really got to get 2 or 3 guys. You got to get a good form tackle, wrap him up, or just get big boy on him and just drag him down.
No kidding. Wegleiner's arm's definitely getting a break as he hasn't thrown one in a while, but he will here. Scrambling outside, he's in trouble. A jump pass, he caught it! What a play! Contreras got, it was Contreras, sorry, my bad. Contreras got down there, makes the catch, and Wegleiner's throw will make it another first in Alexander Hamilton.
Also, another nice aspect I feel like people don't talk enough about some of these throws is protecting the receivers. That's what builds chemistry. That's what, one, keeps your players like around, keeps them healthy. Right there, he put it on his back shoulder so he had to slide down and catch it. Number 2 was coming in. He was about to crash on him and blow him up. He wasn't able to because Contreras slid down for the catch, keeping everyone safe.
Bobbles the snap a bit, the handoff, and he's gone. Aaron Barrow, can he get his first tutty of the year? Yes, sir. Cannon breaks out the 40-yard run, and it's a 50 bomb for the Crusaders, and we're just in the 3rd.
Bang, bang, bang.
Wow.
With like 8 more bangs following
with a couple
that,
of bangs.
But I don't want to say bang that many times. What a play. This running game's been fantastic, and they show, one, obviously, the O-line has shown that that's their reason for a lot of this running game success. It's also a stacked running back. That is the 3rd string running back who just made that defense look silly.
That's so true. Jesuit now drops the season high in points at 55-21. We picked the right game not to be on the field, Eli.
Hallelujah. This is also the third game this season that the Rams have allowed 50-plus points. Like their defense.
That's not the formula for winning there. I'm not going to lie to you.
No. Typically letting up 55 isn't how I choose to win my football games.
It's such a momentum just drags you down. It's unfortunate. They put up double the points they put up in the first half in, you said it, 3 minutes. They were feeling good, and it's just so hard. And it's the hard part of sports. It's so hard to stop players, explosive players. And we'll see now as he heads out to, Augustinelli heads out to knock this one down.
Absolutely, I mean, that play right there, this running game's been bananas, and what's crazy about it especially is how Elsik, you hear a lot about complementary football. Defense gets the ball back for the offense, and offense is able to give the defense good field position, so they're always scoring, and they're always, punting and trapping the team deep. The Elsik Rams are not playing complementary football. Their offense has been pretty solid. Like, they were really rough the first 4 weeks. Never had more than 14 in the first 4 weeks. Since then, 27, 42, 21. That's not bad. The problem is they aren't playing complementary football. Flags are running. And right now, it's a problem for Elsik. If they could enter a shootout right now, they could drop 49 and lose by 7. Like, that is a rough...
That's a problem. You're right. That is definitely something you have to look at and just be like, guys, what are we doing? we gotta pick something up here.
I'm asking that question right now. But so that's the big problem right now is it also, that's a locker room issue you might need to face. I don't think Elsik, they're a good program, but right now you need to sit down with the defense and say, if it's a talent issue, all right, you got to coach them better throughout the game. If it's a coaching issue, if it's a schematic issue, you got to work on that in the film room. Right now, I believe the Crusaders have, according to our statistician George Montroy, 532 yards on the day. Again, not a winning formula. You don't give that up and typically breeze through a game.
That is insane. And it's also almost double Elsik's 282 yards. So, I mean, unless they're getting down to the 1 and you're stopping them every time, you're not winning that.
No.
You're not.
And the thing is, I believe they've stopped them once because there's an incomplete pass on the far right.
They've stopped them twice.
Twice?
They've stopped them twice.
Yeah, that's the other one. But no, still, that's the thing is they just haven't been able to get the stops.
Washington's got it, and he is stopped where he's usually stopped at, the 38-yard line, 38 to 40-yard line.
Again, we saw Washington. He caught the big bomb touchdown. He's been getting deep. He's been running the deep routes. I want to see that more. I say you're a great passing team. You're one of the best we've faced all season. Just start throwing it. Just drop back, play action, keep a good running back blocker in to help. Maybe put in a 6th offensive lineman if you need. Make sure there's no pressure. Just start throwing it deep to your Washingtons, your Pattersons, all those guys. That, I think, is their method they need to go from here.
I like the way you say that. Great tackle by the scrappy Danny Arbrough there, number 4. That will hold him here on the 34-yard line. Looks back. Here's the snap. Menahan's handoff is to Patterson. He's had some electric plays earlier. And he's going to break one out here. Bryce is getting lit up. A great play. Ontario, Washington. Beautiful blocking. Textbook. Leon was able to run down Patterson not before he ran 20-plus there.
And if you ever watched a game and wondered, why do people care about the receivers not blocking? That's why. That would have been a 2-yard gain. And, Samuel would have been able to shoot up and stop it at the line. Now, Washington went in there, said, this is our house. We're turning this into our house. Now, scoreboard says otherwise, but Washington made sure that he felt that play.
Usually when you put up 300 yards like Elsik has, you have a good shot to win this game, but they haven't had the defense to do it. But that doesn't matter right now as Mendelham is going to try to take this one up. Mendenhall's going to try to take this one up the field. Fakes the handoff, looking deep. He's got 51 on him. He spins out of the pocket. The block might have been the block in the back, and Mendelham takes it out. And, oh, man, tough play there. Number 51, David Song, wanted the block in the back on number 72, Cronin Sims, but he doesn't get it, but it doesn't matter as Jesuit will get a de facto sack of 6 yards.
What a play by Sang. He was able to get in the backfield, make him start dancing. He had to move around. And, good play, good effort play on 72, able to keep going back and get a block on Sang, but, again, there's just nothing you can do when the defense, I'll say it this time, swarms on the quarterback.
The snap, the handoff, it's obviously a fake. Mendelheim's looking, but he's got pressure again. He's going to try to run this one, and he will, but he only takes it up 2 yards. Number 34 was in the backfield that time. Socha.
Wow.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
That's a good name.
That's a 7 out of 10 in my playbook. A great play there puts us at 3rd and 12. That's not ideal.
And I will say, like I said, I agree with their play calls they've been doing so far. The play action, keep a guy in the block, I think that's been working well so far for them. But right now, they got to get a deep ball. I would watch him. Look at watching at the bottom of your screen. Look at number 4, Jane Thompson. He's been cooking so far. I believe the other Washington's at the top of your screen.
This book moves out. Oh, and he's got in trouble. He's got 3 men around him, and it's a beautiful sack. Text book, not a sack, but it was still Harrison Socha and a combination of him and Andrew Drusky, the junior and sophomore linebackers, getting him behind the line.
Good future for the linebacking core there. And again, great back-to-back plays by Socha there. That's a fun name, you're right.
That's a great name.
Great back-to-back plays. They was able to get pressure on the previous play. This one, again, just instant pressure. I don't know if it was unblocked. I don't know what kind of blitz formation it was. But great play by them. And right here, they're not stacking the box that much. Like, they're allowing him to throw.
So true.
And, I mean, he can't get it off. The D-line's been pressuring them too much.
It was beautiful. If we go back to that one, we'll be able to see the hole that just opens up, and Socha takes it. The punt on 4th and 12, while down by a lot, is an interesting choice in my opinion. It will bounce. It might stay in. Oh, I wanted that one.
That would was that 14? It was Kevon Knight.
Looks like Knight almost got that one there. He has been a dog for them today, but he wasn't able to get that one to work so far, which is unfortunate. But they do stay alive there.
I'll let you know, Kevon Knight. He might be my favorite name. I'm not gonna lie.
Kevon Knight's a good one.
I think
Coy Reed.
Coy Reed is a fantastic one.
We'll pull the booth. We will pull the booth on that one there, guys.
I gotta say Kevon Knight just because the fact that his name's Kevon Knight and his position is athlete, like, man.
Position is
like,
I love that.
That is a fantastic name position combination. It's like Joe Alt in left tackle, you know?
That's so true. Lining up here now, the Crusaders. Looks like Wegleitner still is in this game. Takes the snap. He gives it off. He's doing what he does right now, and that's Ochoa brought down.
So I don't know if people were able to pick up that on that. They had not only were they stacking the box, number 43, one of the safeties, started inching down before snap at the motion, and so that way it was a even more stacked box. And so right there, again, they're doing what you're saying: stack the box, make Wegleitner keep this drive alive, and make Wegleitner, you know, drive the ball down the field, burn clock.
Jack's been playing a great game. No kidding. That tackle was made by a Name of the Year candidate, Davion Arias Tubbs. Snaps handoff. It is Ochoa. He's got it, and 3 men surround him, but he's fighting. Oh, a beautiful rush there. Ochoa is hyped about getting that 2 yards, and it was Arias Tubbs alongside Marquis Menga. A beautiful DB combo, DLDB combo.
And name combo. Again, great play by Ochoa again. He doesn't go down. One thing I've been wondering this whole game, where is Elijah Gasset? I don't know if they've been blaming him with coverage or what, but they have been on him. He's not on the play right now. He's on the sideline. But, like, I want to see a deep ball to Gasset. Not only because I share a name with him and he's my friend, but also he's been the #1 receiver. Like, let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep that chemistry going. They've thrown a lot of deep balls this season.
Contreras does check in. Looks like it's going to be a block, though. And Ochoa's got the hole. He's got the Red Sea. A stiff arm. A great tackle, but he doesn't get him down. And then Tyler will bring him down. Number 19 there, Logan Tyler. But it was number 2, Courtney Thompson, who gave the initial blow to slow him down.
I like to talk about Thompson right there. He knows Ochoa's a a cut guy. He knows he's a juke guy. Thompson just sat there. He sat, he kept his feet ready to shoot up, and that meant that the blocker couldn't engage him. He was ready to work around the blocker and be able to attack at whichever angle Ochoa wanted to attack. He made him choose, and then he was able to slow him down enough for the rest of the team to be able to catch up and bring him down. Great play by him there.
No kidding. 4 minutes to go. It's a 56-21 blowout right now, but it's never over as Wegleitner sets up behind center. The snap, the handoff, it's Grayson Ochoa, who is tackled by a ghost.
Ooh, turf monster grab, and him, Daniel Jones, are getting beat up by him. But, I mean, that might be the best defense play I've seen from this defense so far.
Hey, 2 tackles. 2 tackles. The Turf's got 2 on both sides.
Turf's going great. This might be an all-time performance by the Turf today.
Hey, man, he's got to rack up some yards. No kidding. It will be 2nd and 11 after the unfortunate slip-up. But it does mean Jesuit's got more room. Maybe some time to air out the ball a bit. Jack's arm has been relatively quiet this quarter.
Last time he called that, he did throw.
3rd and 13. The snap is flagged. And I think this one's going to move the Crusaders back 5 yards.
Correct.
Wish I bet my $20 on that.
Yeah, you're still down 40. You got to start predicting this stuff.
I'll call something soon. Don't worry.
I'll call this, all right? It's going to be a play-action throw to number 9 at the top of your screen. That's going to be my bet.
Play-action? All right.
It's specific enough. I want to at least start for $20.
For $20 or 20?
For 20.
Wegleitner's got the full power set there. The snap, the fake. He's looking deep. He wants Gavin. It's a tough coverage, and it's going to fall. Logan Tyler plays great DB coverage there. Number 11, Noah Frenshaw. And I win $20. But I still owe $20.
You know, almost went to number 9.
Almost did. Number 10, Elijah Gassett has checked in. Contreras looks like he's in too. And they also have the senior Austin Graff in there, full receiver powerhouse, as we line up for 3rd and 16 with 2:46 to go.
What did you say? The aircraft carrier is loaded?
The aircraft carrier, it's not loaded here. Usually that's when there's no one in the backfield, but Ochoa is back there. Don't get me wrong, he could break out 16 if he wanted to. Looks like they're going to try, but it's a defensive swarm. A big stop there by Davion Arias Tubbs, the senior linebacker. And on 4th and 16? Punting? Punting.
I'd also like to give a shout out number 42. There were 2 guys in the backfield, actually. Number 42 was crouched back there. And again, that's one of the things I love when offensive coordinators will do. They get a short guy who's good at blocking, get him to crouch down behind the O-line. Sometimes defenses won't be able to read him, the linebackers. So they think, all right, next, I'll be able to shoot this gap, be able to get the tackle. And they just get met by Gimli. And so it works well out there for them. But unfortunately, Elsik was able to swarm to the ball in time.
No kidding. Here we go, lining up the punt now. We got the Tam Cam showing.
The Tamara?
The Tamara camera. Number 22 back there. Funny story, actually. It's Paolo Messiah obviously making that. And there looks like there's a flag. Maybe Coach, the delay of game, Coach Feacox wanted to push him back, make it an easier punt. I asked Johnny earlier today, why 5? He was 22 last year, why 5? And he said, it looks cleaner, and I think Paolo really gets suited by 22. He said, I wanted to give it up, wanted to give something to the young dude, and clearly, Paolo's making the number look good.
Absolutely. Paolo's been rocking it so far this season. And
22 almost blocked. That kick is up. Sorry to cut you off, Eli. That will bounce on a backspin, and it is picked up by number 27, Jack Sandalake, before it could bounce back even farther.
I will say, now that he's off of 22, Aber can actually match his touchdown count on of his number. Wasn't able to do that at the big deuce.
The deuce?
The double deuce, some would say.
All right, Eli.
2-2.
2-2. Speaking of 2-2, that was 4th and 22. Now it will be 1st and 10. And Elsik is 1 away from 22 at 21 points, but they sit a brutal 56-21. They are 35 back.
I want a false start so they're on the 22. Like, that would be hilarious if they get a false start.
Aircraft carrier is semi-loaded. There is still Dismuck in the backfield. But I would have a hard time imagining Mendenhall doesn't lunch one here. Dismuck takes off. The pressure not there. The throw, it's high. Oh, and Horatio Washington showed the leap, but he just couldn't hang on.
Absolutely, a bit high there for his receiver. Again, Washington, he's not a tall guy. That's not his bread and butter right there. He's explosive, he's quick, but he's small as well. It's hard to get hands on him. So you'll do quick cut routes. You'll be able to send defenders flying and be wide open passes. Quarterback's best friend, those kinds of guys. You don't want contested catch, you want good receivers where you feel good throwing to them.
Elsik has brought in the full powerhouse as Patterson checks in for Dismuck. Mendenhall takes the snap, the handoff. Patterson's going to try to take some yards here. He was able to do it last time, but Jesuit was ready for him this time. They'll bring him down. It was a tackle made by number 91, McGregor Byers, the D1 commit, who brings him down after a 5-yard gain.
You know, Patterson's not listed as an athlete. He basically is.
Well, I mean, to be a wide receiver and a DB, you're listed as an athlete, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's been getting the carries. He's been running routes. He's been playing, I believe he's been playing defense. Like, he's been playing a good game.
He's been playing a solid game. You love to see it. Beautiful Texas night here, 9:17 p.m., 50 seconds left in the third quarter on a 3rd and 5. It is not an injury timeout prior to what the having difficulties. Snap, Bryce Samuel's going for a second sack of the game. Mendenhall is ready for him that time. He's going to run it. Does he have the speed to get the first down? He might have tucked it.
Mendenhall had flashbacks there to the last Samuel blitz that came his way. I mean, right there, good play design, but I believe he picked it up.
I don't think so. It's going to be 4th and 1, if not 4th and inches. And it looks like they will keep the offense on the field. I do support this decision, although Jesuit seems like they're ready for their offense to get going as their O-line steps up alongside number 85, Miller Leslie.
The offensive bench is clear as they're ready for a big stop here. Right now, they have Dismuke in there. I could see a little screen to the bottom to Washington or the other Washington.
4th and 1, 33 to go. The handoff, Dismuke. He's met in the backfield. And it's a defensive stop. Number 54. You love to see
McNulty
get hyped up. Thank you, Eli. Before I made another butchering of that name, he steps in and saves me.
Again, he's the one who leads the team in tackles and sacks.
And you love to see that from a junior. A guy who you know next year, he's getting the C on his uniform. He's getting the star next to his name. He's going to be leading that defense. And honestly, I wasn't paying too much attention. I want to talk to him after this game, see what it's like, see what's going through that man's mind, because he's having a great game.
Absolutely. You know, he's a good person. I've chatted with him a couple times. Like, Jesuit produces these great athletes who are also great people. That's what I love about this program. That's what I love about this school and the community we have.
1-5 behind the center. That is, of course, Jack Wegleitner. And, of course, number 0, Grayson Ochoa in the backfield, paired with number 42, Cade Barrett, the sophomore running back. Wegleitner calling some audibles here, reading the defense, setting the table. The snap, the handoff, it's there. Ochoa met by the other number 0, Rajarian Phillips. And that will be a gain of 1, if not 0.
Right here, I'd like to talk about the impacts this game is going to have. Because we had talked about this at the start of the game. Both teams are on a 2-game win streak. Both teams are, doing solid in the division. And like you said, you need about 6 wins to make it to the playoffs. Right now, Elsik, they're sitting at 2-4.
True.
With this win, at best, they're getting back to 5-5, getting to 500. That's rough for them. That's going to be hard. And I mean, right now, this could make or break their season.
Well, Jesuit football is not the only thing excelling here at Strake Jesuit. It's been cross-country's year as well. They won district championships earlier this week with a low score of 32 points. Jesuit was led by sophomore Gabriel Reyes, who ran a personal record of 16:01 in the 5K. Insane. And you know who also runs cross-country?
Conrad Tam.
Conrad Tam of the Tam Cam, our president. He has been a weapon. You gotta love it. We've always had a good running team here at Jesuit. It's a good school to do that.
Absolutely, it's always been fun seeing them always dominate. Shout out to all of our teams. I know hockey's doing well right now. We're gonna try and commentate a hockey game. Probably sometime around mid-November is when the next available hockey game will be. So maybe keep watch for that.
No kidding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth quarter is upon us. With 12 minutes left in this game, I'm not going to lie to you, we need a miracle for Elsik. They would need 35 in 12 minutes. That's 5 touchdowns. And Jesuit has the football. It all starts here, though. It's all the little things. You cannot imagine Jack's going to be throwing too much, so you're going to have to try to punch one out with Ochoa. 2nd and 9, the handoff. Ochoa's got it. And he's met in the backfield, a spin move as he spins right into number 3, Coy Reed. He was trying to get away from Cordell Flowers, but he unfortunately couldn't.
I want to say a couple things here. One, they had 7 men in the box. They were stacking that when they were ready. And then number 3, as you were saying, Coy Reed. Again, great name. And again, he just sat. I watched him on that play. He just sat, he watched, he was patient. He let the holes develop, and he let him choose the path where he'd be running to him. And then once he had a clear path at the running back, he was able to shoot up and make that tackle.
No kidding. 3rd and 9. Wegleitner's arm may be on show for us here as he tucks the pink towel into him. The snap, the handoff, it's there. Jack fakes the throw, and he's met. Ochoa doesn't get much in the way of yardage. It will be a 4th down. Wegleitner wants to throw this one, and of course that tackle was made by number 3,
Corey Reed. Also, number 0, Riley Ann Phillips. Again, interesting name.
We got some good. I mean,
I like these names. We may need to do a poll on the best name.
I don't know. We will pull the room on the next time out. How about that?
We'll do that.
We'll come back to y'all with those results because I know y'all are looking forward to that.
We'll mute up and give you the results. I'll start making a list of the names.
4th and 7. It is Masayo back to punt this one away. He looks it down the middle. There are some dudes back there. False start. Jesuit's going to try to intentionally move this one back. Or delay the game, my bad. Jesuit's going to intentionally move this one back in hopes of giving Masayo more room to punt.
I mean, this has been a fantastic game. Again, I got to say, as 2 Crusader Guard members here, I'm so glad I'm not doing Crusader Guard today.
We went down there. We did our 42, but I know, man, our arms would have been burning.
Oh, yeah. If you missed it at halftime, that's because you did miss it. We didn't film it. Lucas Garza, Luke Twardowski, and I went down. We're missing our 4th man. He's doing theater. Shout out to Shea Standish right now.
That punt was good. It bounces out of the back of the end zone, meaning we will have a touchback. And 10-13, the comeback starts here. It's got to be here. No touchdown here. Pretty much no chance. But Elsik looking to make a Tracy McGrady-esque run of points.
I mean, right here, you know, it sounds silly. It sounds cliche, the whole, you know, it's up there with this is a big 3rd down and got to get this one here. But this is where it starts. If you don't get it here, I'll be honest, I don't see any way you come back. It's already a tough hill to climb. Gonna get a lot harder as you keep going.
The yardage gain of 1st down is 10. That is also the time left in the game. Here we go. Mendenhall has got 2 receivers on his right, 2 on his left, and a running back in the backfield. Mendenhall, snap, handoff, fake. 51's on him. He's able to get out. He's got to let it fly. He throws it up. Leon lurking. Oh, and he's brought down. There's a flag. That might be on Luke Leon for pass interference. What a route by number 17, Jamar Bremberry. We haven't said that name.
No, and also, again, what a great play. David saying he was able to get up in there, get pressure, make him roll to his right, and good play. Mendenhall was able to get the ball downfield. Like if he didn't throw that, if he just threw it away, that would have been a PI. It is PI.
15 yards. What's it called? How do you say it? Contrary to the NFL, it is not where the spot of the foul is. It will only be 15 yards, but it's 15 yards that Elsik didn't have, and they have it now.
15 yards is a big 15.
1st and 10. We got a beautiful sky. Look at the band. Love that. And of course, Jaden running a beautiful field cam. Mendenhall, he's got to make some moves here. Is that a move? Is that might be a false start there?
Oh, that would be big for them.
That's unfortunate. Abdul Dursami, the sophomore, jumps, and that will move them back to 1st and 15.
I mean, you know, this has been a great showing by the Jesuit defense right here. And right now, you know, they have more guys spread out. They're not necessarily stacking the box. They're anticipating a throw, especially the trip formation at the top.
Snap, it's a pass. Dismuke with a great haul in. He's got to run it. Number 7 trying to bring him down. Dismuke says, no, sir. I'm going to go out of bounds. It was Caden Crawford, the junior DB, making the tackle. I wanted to point out, Paolo was edging the line there. He was pushing up. He was making the pressure. But a great play. Dismuke able to bring in the overthrown ball and pull it in. 10 minutes, under 10 minutes now with 9:56 to go. And I'm not going to lie to you, Elsik needs a big play here. They're getting their yardage, but they got to hurry up.
Great play there. A lot of misdirection, or a lot of direction. They had 3 receivers at the top. They had number 4 at the bottom, move across the formation, opened up for number 10.
Snap, it's a fake. Mendenhall's going to show his legs. He's got some room. He's got Leon to beat. Leon shoves him out of bounds, and he runs into Mascara on the sideline, my bad. But a great play by Caden Mendenhall. Hasn't really shown his legs since the first 3 plays of the game.
Absolutely. And again, I believe he's past his season average of 65. But again, he is the leading rusher for this team. I won't say playing superhero, because he has a very talented receiving core around him, but he is the offense. When he's having a down night, the offense having a down night. There's really no ground game. The passes aren't connecting. You have to rely on him to be able to make your plays, and that's why he's such a great quarterback, because he often comes through.
The moon is beautiful, the sky is dark, and the lights are on the field. Mendenhall takes the snap. He's going to roll out. He seems comfortable doing these type of plays. Hail Mary to the end zone! Short. It's unfortunately short, and that's going to bring him down. It will be 3rd down. The target was Ontario Washington, the other junior wideout.
Great play there by, great block by number 10, Dismuck. I mean, right there, number 90 for the Crusaders, they were able to shoot up. He was trying to get an early pressure. I mean, Dismuck latched onto him, and like it wasn't a hold. He kept his hands inside inside number 90's frame, and he just took him for a ride. Brought him to the sideline, managed to use his momentum against him, and bought his quarterback precious time to be able to even attempt the throw.
McNulty has subbed in for Masayo, and it will be, 2nd and 10, 9:43 on the clock to go. Snap. Dropping back, pressure not really there. Throws up another Hail Mary. Oh, and he's shoved down. That's going to be a flag on number 7, Clayton Crawford. He was targeting Jaden Thompson, and looks like Crawford got ahead of himself and was able to shove him to the ground. That will be a pass interference and move him up 15 to 1st down.
I want to talk about what a great and smart play that was by number 4, Jaden Thompson, right there. That's what you see a lot of pro and like top-level NFL quarterback receiver connections, as you throw it up, and if the ball's short, what a lot of receivers do is they'll intentionally overrun if they know they can't absolutely, yeah. If they can't compete on the deep ball, what they'll do is they'll halt. They'll take a stutter step, and they'll make the defenders running full speed after them bump into them. They'll get knocked down, pass falls incomplete. Ref goes, hey, wait a second. He could have caught that, but the defender just shoved him to the ground, throw the flag. So that was a fantastic play by Thompson.
No kidding. Get a nice little stretch in here. 9:37 to go. The snap to Mendenhall. He's going to drop back. He's looking for room. He wants the end zone. He's got no pressure, but he's still scrambling. Now he's in trouble. There's a flag on the field. Mendenhall goes the other way. Does he have the speed in the room? He's brought down at the 3, but this might be a holding and brought all the way back.
On number 71 is, yeah, it is,
he looks
I believe.
upset. Yeah, you know, that type of thing. Does the mistakes. You're human. You make mistakes, but it's clear Elsik's made more mistakes this game.
Absolutely, and right there, so there were 3 defenders going to the right. That's when Mendenhall was rolling out. Number 71, the tackle, he was just trying to stop him. I mean, he did a good job of that, but unfortunately, how it works is if you have your hands still latch onto them as they move outside your frame, that's when they call holding. Great play by the defensive lineman, be able to work around him and get the holding call.
Well, it's 1st and a Thomas Jefferson right now for Elsik.
You know your dollar bills and coins.
I know. It's, hey, it helps you out. It's the little things in history that help you out.
If they got false start, I can tell you it's a Washington.
That
tell
is
you that
true.
much.
That is true.
Check. Got that down. All right.
21-56, that's the score. 9:24 to go. 1st and 20. Looks like they're going to run it, but Mendenhall's going to take this one. He's at the 10. He's got room. He's brought down. A 1st down. That's a huge run. Jack Sandalake says, you're not scoring right now, at least. He's brought it to bounds.
Great play there by, like I said, 27. Just wrapping up, giving his other safety help time to be able to get over there, push him out of bounds. Mendenhall's been using his legs. He's been stretching the field. You know, spatial Darwinism, as everyone likes to talk about it.
Spatial Darwinism, baby.
Look it up on YouTube. But it's a great way, and they've been stretching the field, and they've made the Crusaders. Now they know on pass plays, whenever he keeps the ball, they can't pin their ears back. They can't just go. They have to play contain on the edges, and they haven't been, and that's why he's been thriving with the run.
No kidding. Well, Jesuit now has to make a goal line stand. Looks like they'll take a timeout. So we're going to step aside, pull our booth. We'll come back to you with the results of the name poll. Pick your favorite and hope.
All right, welcome back. And after doing extensive polling, the winner is Darren Arias Tubb for the best name in the game.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Shout out him.
Shout out. Great name. Hey, shout out to the parents. That's a
shout out
good naming.
Shout out Mrs. Arias and Mr. Tubb. Good job, guys.
Great job. It will be first and goal on the 6, 9:17 to go, and it's Caden Mendenhall. It's been his game on the offense. The snap, the jet sweep. He's got room. Ontario, Washington, one man to beat. It's a 27-56 game.
Washington makes it a Washington with 2 cents added on. Now we go. I mean, that's what you need. We said if they don't go down scoring this drive, the game's over. Game's not over yet.
Game's not over yet.
I keep thinking of that mic'd up of Tom Brady down 28-3, where he's like, just one stop.
Just one. That's all they need.
We gotta go down. And, like, that is their mentality right now. It has to be. It has to be their mentality right now. And right now, it's showing. I mean, again, they've tripled their points from the first half. I think the first half killed them. I think after the first half,
it was the 2 fumbles. It was the goal line stands. It was just the momentum wasn't on their side. Clearly, this is an offense that could hang with Jesuit. It just didn't get going. The kick is up. It is good. And the Crusaders only lead by 28. It's a big one. But it was on that last drive, 1 minute, 1 second. That's efficiency, and it comes down here. Onside kick, if they win it,
I mean,
doors creeping open.
I think you're completely right to mention those fumbles. So the first fumble, they were down in the red zone.
That was,
and I mean, that would have been points at least. They fumbled that. That turned into a Johnny Aber touchdown. Then the next one, it was when it was just a kick return. Kevon Knight, my vote for best name. I lost.
No.
The athlete, he went down, and I mean, he fumbled. He tried to make a play. He held up too long. A defender went in, had a great play, ripped the ball out. And so what ended up happening is that's 2 possessions that turn in. If they score on both of those, that's a 28-point swing.
If they score on both those, we're looking at we're looking at a 2-score game. We're talking about this game completely differently. It's those mental errors you make. Elsik's not out yet. They'll drop, if they lose today, they do drop to 2-5 with 5 games to go. And speaking of the schedule up ahead, Crusaders will be at Fulshire next week. And of course, we've been plugging them all night. Hit the socials up.
I mean, how will you know when the handshake's too long if you don't subscribe to @SJet News on Instagram?
How will you know how long the weekend is?
Okay, there we go.
How will you know how long the weekend is? How long is the weekend, boys?
Pretty fantastic.
A fantastic weekend for Jesuit and fall break in general. The kick here, it's a slow run up. This could be the squib. It's going to be a kick instead. They do wave it. It is caught by number 11, Noah Frenshaw, the sophomore receiver. I was talking, so one thing that reminded me about Parents Night was a lot of the guys here on the team are legacy. You see a lot of guys like Johnny Aber, older brother Josh, McGregor Byers. He had a dad that went here. And it's so cool to see those guys come back and just to be like, they're comfortable here. They know what they're doing. I know you're a son of a former Crusader, so am I. Our dads went to school together, actually.
They
Little
did.
known fact.
Our grandpas went to school together as well.
That's
known you a long time.
Yeah, we're born into this friendship. Don't worry. We do
never
like
had
it.
a choice. I'd like to give a shout out to the legacy, as we were talking about. That's what this summer's Crusader Chronicle is about, and all the different legacies. My brother was the first triple legacy this summer.
That's awesome. The handoff to Ochoa is not much, and speaking of that legacy, it's awesome seeing the old guys come back. I got to meet John Ratchford, old friend of mine. He showed up. He's down from Auburn for the fall break, and it's that same legacy that's just they're talking about. Just it's so cool to see they have the spirit still, right? You see these guys, and you're like, you swear they could be going to high school right now. You're like, yeah, we're killing it. We got Johnny, and you're like, dude, I've never met you. You graduated 20 years ago. So cool that you're still hanging with us. Right now, our SJet director, Mr. Doherty, he's a former Jesuit. It's so cool to see this.
Class of '96, and like it just builds such a brotherhood in the community that, like you said, it just keeps bringing people back. I mean, it's just such a great experience here at Strake.
No kidding. The handoff to Ochoa. He's met in the backfield. He's brought down. Looks like he bobbled it a bit. And yeah, like I said, you know, the brother, it's awesome. I'm so happy to welcome some of my my new freshman brothers here with me. I won't be here long, guys, but still, it's a great journey. I hope you enjoy every second of it. And anyone watching, any 8th graders watching, I remember I was. It's a great community. I obviously recommend you highly check it out, especially if you're watching this. 8 minutes to go, 3rd and 4. Crusaders will be subbing off number 42, bringing on number 22.
Absolutely.
32.
You know, I mean, this school is just so special, and I think my favorite part is game day because, you know, obviously we'll always have teams that'll dominate in different sports because it's such a great sporting team, but football brings together the students like no other, and it's always great.
No kidding. That's going to be a false start. Looks like on number 9. That was Gavin Parks, the junior wideout. And we'll see what the call is. Third down now.
Yeah. I mean,
that's an unfortunate loss there. That brings it back to 3rd and 14, which means we might get a rare pass this quarter, this half, actually.
You know, I know it's probably not supposed to put it on play. I'd love just a trick play, just for fun. Just a little reverse tornado. We brought it up earlier.
Tornado. The flea flicker.
It's where you have, ooh, flea flicker.
The snap here, and we're going to go with the boring old run up the middle to show a spin move. He'll get maybe back to the line, maybe a yard more.
I will say, never that boring when Ochoa is in there. He'll do his own tornado.
Jesuit sending out the punt team for the 3rd straight drive now. However, with 7 minutes left, it feels like it's pattern. How do you say it? I'm missing the word. These are the words. Destined? No,
what are you talking about?
I'm like, what's when like staying in pattern? I can't think of the word. Rhythm. Thank you. Guys, I'm tired. It's Thursday night.
We have a long weekend.
I'm looking forward to this
long
weekend. Lining up the punt now, Messiah. He's been the name we called tonight. High snap. He's able to bring it down. The punt is up. It's a skyrocket. Maybe they return this one. It's caught. He's going to try to. Yarbrough lit by number 6. He runs into his own man, but he's got room. He's actually going to be able to get some good yards out of this. He's going to get to the 50-yard line.
Great return. I believe that was Courtney Thompson, if my guessing is right, and it is, because I wasn't guessing. I was smart.
McNulty with grab there. He's going to bring him out of bounds. 6:26. You're down by 28. Hail Mary. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't think Hail Mary. I think you design a lot of 4 vert and keep one guy in the block as they had been doing.
Maybe.
Right now, I'd really like to have I forget what it's called. It's like, it's not an over-under, but basically where you have 2 deep threat receivers that run up, and then one cuts here, and one goes underneath. You bring a safety deep, and you have a wide open space in the middle to be able to get a completion. I think a design or something along those lines would be really good for the Crusader, or for the Rams to run.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely some. We see Mendenhall. He's broken out some runs here.
Seriously.
He's been like, there's always that that unexpected element, that just shifty nature of him. And we know this is a team. We know this is a team that can win. This is an offense that can win. They got a slow start. They might not pull this one out, but even if they don't, you're going into it knowing that, hey, we had a good week offensively. We got to hammer something out defensively.
Yeah, I'd also like to bring up, this is their second for season high of points. It was obviously the season high was the 50 bomb last week, but before that it was a 27 point, and then it was 14, 7, 7, 6. Like they've really found their rhythm offensively since the break, I guess.
The snap here. It's all right. Little stands back. He's going to let one fly. It's a 1v1 with Washington. He brought that in! Did he catch that? No, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Oh, my gosh. Horatio Washington almost with the catch of the century there. Man, he wanted that call.
Oh, I think what happened was he didn't have complete control, and then he stepped out of bounds before he had complete possession. That was a fantastic play, fantastic catch. He was able to turn around. You know, I mean, Mendenhall, he threw it straight basically on the sideline. He was able to turn around, catch it on his hip, but unfortunately, I mean, he just wasn't able to, or the referee wasn't able to see the possession he had until the DB was able to force him out. Great play after the catch by the DB.
Also, yeah, Carson Aber, Johnny's cousin, a great play to hold him off there. Here we go, the snap. Mendenhall drops back. He's going to give this one to Dismuke. Dismuke's going to run it up there. Hong trying to grab him. He's got one man to beat. Can he? He stiff arms and he's thrown out of bounds almost into the kicking net. Anthony Hong ran in early, missed the tackle, and that's unfortunate as that will lead to a first down for Elsik. Man, I still can't get over that catch. That was a grab. That was a grab.
I also want to say, I think the Crusaders need to change their mentality defensively. when you have a like 35-point lead with like 10 minutes left, you kind of start to slack off defensively. Like, all right, we'll let up a big player or two. Elsik's marching. Elsik's leading a comeback. And right now, if their defense keeps stalling Jesuit offensively, the defense is going to need to burn some more clock here and not let them march down.
Handoff. No, it's a fake. Mendenhall's got it. He's got the room. 27 to beat. He's going to run it in again. Elsik showing life. Jesuit has allowed 9 points in the last 2 games. They've allowed 35 tonight and 28 in the last half.
Wow. Again, like we said, I don't know if we actually said this. Last week, they came off a 42-0 shutout win, which 1, my arms were hurting. 2, was fantastic showing on both sides. That's when we got the first interception of the season by Luke Leone, where he got his second earlier today. But, I mean, right now, A-Leaf Elkins, I mean, they've been balling out. It's the passing game. It's a Mendenhall. He's playing his Superman.
No kidding right there. It's been a great game. That kick is up. It is good. There's life. There's a little bit of life here.
It's a 3-score game. Clark Kent took off his glasses. Mendenhall came out.
No kidding. Here we go now. Lining it up here. Sorry. Checking something out with my other stats just near Rochelle. 6 to go. And looks like the most of the team is settling in. They're going to go for a little bit of the backups coming in, a little bit of the second string, but you do still see the main 2 men back there in Ochoa and Contreras.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, Contreras has been such a reliable target this season. You know, he's a great senior leader. He's been, like, Gassett is the wide receiver 1, I feel like, but that's also because Weckleiner exceeds at the deep ball, and that's Gassett's bread and butter. He's a speedy guy. He's able to get downfield. And so Contreras hasn't been getting as many targets as Gassett. He's proving today he deserves those targets and why he's one of the leaders of this team.
No kidding. 6 to go now on the beautiful Texas night. The clock is 9:43, and there is not a star in the sky, unfortunately, here.
You were wrong in your intro. The stars are not.
The stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas, especially on an 82-degree night. It's just the lights here are kind of just, you know, distorting them.
Oh, you think light pollution might have something to do with that one?
I'm not getting in that deep.
The giant floodlights?
I'm just saying the lights that are, blowing in on us right now, we can't really see that well. The kick is up. It's a squibber, and it will be brought in by number 11. That is Noah Frenshaw, the sophomore wideout. 5:58 to go, and it looks like Weggleitner still will be going out here.
Abear looks like Abear might just be walking into the huddle for motivation, but
I don't see Johnny getting the handoff here. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Maybe they stall at the clock, but I don't really see it happening now. I'll bet my $20 on that.
Well, I'm gonna lose $20. We're gonna be even now.
That's good. That's good. We got time.
I will say my one thing I'd like to see better this show, upcoming streams again. You need to know your handshake length. But again, we haven't seen the light show.
We haven't seen a light show. You're right. I was wondering about that. We usually were able to get a nice light show on the touchdowns. We haven't seen that today. We haven't seen that in a while, honestly.
I know we saw it a couple weeks ago when John Kogan and I commentated.
The snap here, it's going to be Grayson Ochoa, and he's got the room, and he's got grass ahead of him. Tyler's going to try to run him down. His head is shaking, but he's not quick enough to catch Grayson Ochoa with the afterburners turned in. Jesuit drops the 60 bomb. The Tam Cam is going crazy.
Eduardo Cholico, Conrad Tam, loving it today.
A great handoff there by Weggleitner, and the Red Sea parts, and Jesuit might have just shut the nail in the coffin.
The second 60 bomb allowed by the Elsik Rams this season. I mean, their defense, it has some holes in it, and it's called the front 7. Again, only 13 people listed on their defense as a front 7 team. I mean, you got to get more depth. They've been running them dry. And right now, this Crusader team might get the momentum back. You know, they've allowed how many unscored points? Too many. I'll say that much.
They allowed 28 unanswered points to Elsik, but now they do answer. This will be their 9th touchdown of the game. Augustinelli setting up for his 9th extra point of the game.
Wow.
No kidding.
Go Augustinelli. Again, 3D1 players. Augustinelli.
It's such an underrated guy to have that's good, in my opinion. it's the same thing with the O-line. These are the guys you're like, yeah, I got a kicker. Yeah, I got a D1 kicker. Like, what's the difference? He doesn't miss. And he's going to miss now that I said that. Watch. Oh, thank gosh. All right, announcer Jinx
he's
doesn't
too good to be Jinx.
Announcer Jinx doesn't get me here. We stay alive. It is a 63-35 beat down right now. It's a gunfight right now.
Yeah, and you know, right now I'd like to just give like just a shout out to everyone. You know, again, everyone you can't see right now. Well, sometimes you haven't seen them. Dave and Rushiel, they've been helping us out. George, you really can't see. He's sitting in the worst spot possible in this booth. He's behind the GoPro. He's been doing the math. Yeah, the reason why we're able to go, oh, Abear's at 302 yards. He's at 201. That's because he's been counting. His stat sheets look crazy. Good job.
Dude. Hey!
Yeah,
look at this. Get George in. Hey! It's a full booth. We have so much fun doing this. And like, first time I've been commentating here, first game with the new format. Dog guys really helped me out here, like coming in. I got my man David over here. He's pointing at these names. I'm trying to pronounce them. I'm butchering them. I mean, like, we're having a great time out here. We're loving it. Jesuit is not going for the fun offensive approach here. Maybe when you're up by almost 30, you abandon that.
Maybe sportsmanship. But again, shout out again, Thomas Kerville. He's the one directing all those knee transitions that you just cut to us. Ooh.
Ground ball kick picked up by number 14. It's Kayvon Knight. He's got some room. Can he get up there to the 50? He gets to the 46.
Athlete goes up to the 46 right there.
David points at my name sheet. I say that's Hayden Summers, number 33 there.
Stanley, though, he's been running the bird dog. That's one of the cameras from around the top you'll see. A combination of Diego and then Alejandro have been running the main camera. Jaden Tran, our freshman, has been down there doing field cam. Conrad and Eduardo are down there getting their roles. Fenton Gilman, he's been doing 3-play. John Cogan, he's been one of the guys who, he just helps the whole operation run smoothly. People don't talk about them enough, but you need those type of guys in your operation, or else it'll never work.
No kidding. Guys, all right, come on. A joke was made to me. 5:41 to go. Number 7 back there, Caden Mendenhall. He's going to call out. Aircraft carrier is almost fully stacked, 85% the way there. The snap, Disbrook runs out. Wow, number 97 bulldozing the center of the throw. Little high brought in, the toe tap. Oh, and his legs are taken out on the tackle from Clayton Crawford. Beautiful play there.
Carmelo Butler, is that it?
Carmelo Butler. Mello Butler. Love it.
That's a good name. That's the one.
Dude, that's not a bad one. Underrated name. We got 5:15. The clock is ticking down. Neither team used a timeout. Can't imagine why. Ball on the 50. 2nd and 6. Mendenhall drops back. The handoff. Dismuck's got the room. Is he going to get the edge? He will. Oh, a combination of number 44, Carson Abear, and number 16, and Nick Starling, number 44, 2 junior, and a number 1 senior. Carson's the DB. It's Thursday.
Worries.
I've been here since 6 in the morning.
I'd like to talk, or I'd like to expand. This isn't a joke on spatial Darwinism. They've been doing a really good job at stretching the field, stretching the defense.
They've done a great job, yeah.
They've been stacking the box. They've been rushing quarterback, and as you noticed, a lot of the best runs have been they get to the edge, and then they turn upfield.
Mendenhall looking for room, but he's got pressure. He fires one. It's a 2-man coverage. Oh, it's brought down. There's a flag on the field back towards the 35. That was Horatio Washington they were targeting. Can't imagine why they weren't targeting him.
There's also a flag deep in the backfield as well on the 43, it looks like. Or 47, it looks.
I don't really know this is me. This might be a late hit on the QB. This might be a, we don't know. We don't know. All power though to the band. They're still honking it over there. Love to see it.
Band is fantastic. I mean, we all love band. I don't think anyone does.
Who doesn't love the Jesuit band?
Like, you know, like, shout out to them. They're at every single varsity football game. They travel as well. We love hyping them up there. Direction of Mr. Schonberg and Mr. Taylor Sharp. You know, it's Strake and St. Agnes students. You know, everyone works together. And they are rocking every single Friday. When the lights come on, so do they. They are fantastic.
So if you were missing what happened there, 4:20 on the clock, by the way, we're just going to mention that to keep that timer in your mind. There was a illegal man downfield. That would have been a 5-yard penalty. That was declined. Coach Vikoch instead takes the 10-yard penalty of holding. Both were on Elsik. And okay. 4:20 on the game clock. Ball on the 49. The handoff. He drops back. Mendenhall, he's got pressure. He scrambles. He's comfortable here. He fakes the throw. He's going to run out of bounds. Number 22, Masayo, making sure he didn't get any more yards there.
Looks like he went out. Might be about second in Washington on that one.
Hey. Hey. We got our presents.
Got all $3 bills with
Can we just mention the cinematography of the Tam Cam? That's a beautiful look.
Like, oh my gosh, look at him down there. He knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing. He's one of my... He's just a great dude, man. Conrad, I'm not on the glaze. Conrad's just a nice guy. Love hanging out with him. Love him being the president. Love being the vice to him.
Absolutely. There's a reason he got voted in. It's not a...
It is not a
dictatorship
popularity contest. It's definitely a guy who knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Second and 5 now. Mendenhall takes the snap. A blitzing A-Bear blowing through it. He throws up a Hail Mary to double coverage. Oh! Did he get it? Did he get it? No, he's out of bounds. Oh,
I thought maybe he got a foot in there. Again,
looking here.
Great play by him.
And he was targeting the other Washington twin, Horatio Washington. It was a dime. It just didn't toe tap.
You know what? I'll bet you $3 that it is either a run from Mendenhall or a deep shot to the end zone.
Huh? All right. I'm not going to take that bet. I want to win money. Jack Sandalake was the DB on that one. Thank you for pointing that one out. It will be 3rd down and 5. Got 4 minutes to go. They're down by
a lot. This is a rough outing for the defense. A much better second half outing for the offense than it was the first half. Again, I think we keep circling back to it. I think those 2 fumbles on back-to-back drive opportunities, I think that's what ended any chance of them winning. Because if they were able to score, that would have taken away 2 Johnny Aber touchdowns, and it would have meant it's a 28-point swing. Right now, that may have tied up the game. No, they would have the lead right now if it was a complete 28-point swing.
All right, let's take a look at some of the stat leaders tonight for the Crusaders. Of course, we all know Johnny Aber's 300 yards, impressive, but 162 from Grayson Ochoa. No shock there. That's a insane 464 on the ground. Just on the ground. Jack's got 100 through the air.
Is that his season high?
That's his career high, I think, in a game. Jack, of course, only been doing this 1 year. And, dude, that's the recipes for success. If you can drop near 600 a game, yeah, you're in a good spot.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like I've been waiting for a game like this from Jack Weglander. Every single game
broke out today.
Every single game, it's a deep ball to Elijah Gassett, a bit underthrown, a bit overthrown, a bit off. And every time it's like, man.
And last week it was dropped. That was the problem.
It was dropped. He was in the bucket. Elijah just lapse of mental focus. But you've been waiting. Every time it's like almost there.
So close.
And this time they connected. They keep connecting, and it's working.
Here we go with 4:02 on 2nd and 10. The snap to Mendenhall. He fakes it. He throws it outside. It's going to be Washington trying to hurdle, but Anthony Hong wraps him up and rings him down.
Should have taken that bet. Would have gone $3.
I would have gotten $3, but I didn't.
Would have gone so many We've gone as many Washingtons as I know, because I know Horatio, Ontario, and George, and that's it. And so
that was a great play there. It'll be 3rd and 2. The clock is ticking out. Elsik has no interest in stopping it.
This might be a mercy.
Yeah. The snap here, Dismuck, it's a fake handoff. Oh, he's got trouble, but he's also got quick legs. He's got a great blocker. Abear's getting manhandled by Thompson. And it's Paulo Masayo making sure he didn't run in another touchdown. Going back to what you're saying, Jack broke out tonight.
Absolutely.
You take that momentum to full share. You say, yes, it was Elsik. Yes, they are a great offensive team with struggling defense. it doesn't matter. I can ball. And I'm going to ball against Fulshire. With that, I mean, truly, if I think you get Jack Wegleitner like this and Johnny Hebert like that, and the defense just, they can find their rhythm, we're making a run. We're making a push.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Every single time in between the games, outside the whistles, you always go, man, you know, I know I'm this good. I just need to show it. Now he's shown it. Now it's confirmation he is this good. And now he can take that forward with him through the rest of the season and hopefully into the playoffs.
No kidding. Timeout for Fulshire, not Fulshire, where I got Fulshire on the brain. Timeout for Elsik. They're going to almost run out of there. Let's talk about something here tonight. Crusader guard. They're on the hiatus tonight, but thank you so much to Mr. Fuller. And if you are a junior, senior, or potential even sophomore looking ahead next year, we would like you to come join us in our everlasting quest to protect George. You've heard me and Eli talk about it. We have a great time up here, but we love every bit of it. It's a great way to connect. It's a great way to get out of your comfort zone. I knew no one going into it. I don't think Eli knew really anyone going into it. You break out, you feel good, you socialize, and it's a lot of fun.
I've gone a lot closer to the guys in there. You get to meet Mr. Fuller. He's a great guy. Meet Mr. Fuller. Go talk to him. It's really fun. You get to meet a lot of people. You get to hang out with people. The bus rides are a lot of fun. The games are a lot of fun. Away games, it's just a lot of fun during these games.
So I was trying to point there. Grandparents' Day is coming up, so any Jesuit grandparent watching, any Jesuit student watching, get ready. 10 days from now, you could be having a nice little luncheon. Here we go. 10 yards out. Number 7 takes the snap. He looks, he fakes it, he's pressured. A fade route. Dot! Touchdown! And they're adding a little bit of comeback here. There's a flag on the field. What could be the call?
It's a flag family. It's all 4 of them. I think maybe taunting, maybe unsportsmanlike conduct on the throw, but that is his 2nd touchdown in the game so far as it stands for Horatio Washington. We were wondering, how does he have 5 touchdowns in 3 games? That's how.
Horatio showing the size does not matter as long as I'm quick. And look at that guy sprinting on the field. Yeah! Number 5, Cordell Flowers showing up in style, bro.
He's been saying, Coach, put me in. Coach, put me in.
Great call by Eli Chabet on sportsmanlike conduct. The touchdown will count. And this game has officially hit the triple digits in combined points. A shootout. Not really the first half, though. That's unfortunate. It would have been a lot more fun if we had some more first half action. But hey, still a great game. No doubt.
Absolutely. Again, I'd like to say they've now, they're marching ever closer to breaking their season high of 50. And their offense has been humming, especially the last 2 weeks. 50 points, 42 points. There we go. They've been moving ever since. There's something changed. Something went from there going 7, 6, 14, 7 to 27, 50, 42. Something's changed in their offense philosophy.
Carson Hebert was running on the slip and slide there. He almost blocked it, but he was not able to, excuse me. And now this will send out the receiving team.
I mean, this has been a great game to watch. It's been super fun to commentate with you. And I mean, commentating is loads of fun. Football's loads of fun. This is one of my favorite things to do here at Strake. My favorite. I think that is my favorite. Don't tell Mr. Fuller. And, especially this team. It's such a special team. We talked about 3 D1 players, 3 likely D1 players. We've talked a lot about these upcoming juniors. I've been able to see these guys go from freshman football to be able to go to this point where they're the ones making the plays. They're the ones catching the touchdowns. They're the ones running this team. And with such a strong junior class, we're seeing promising sophomores appear. This will be super exciting to watch in future years.
One thing I want to add to that, it's such a great coaching staff.
Absolutely.
Every guy you ask, Coach Feedkoch, he builds the clubhouse. He says, I asked Jack at the beginning of the season, what does Coach Feedkoch do? He said, Coach Feedkoch builds a family. He makes us feel like I'm caring for my brother out there. And that's huge for the O-line. I'm protecting my little brother back there when I'm blocking. And it's awesome to see this community come together and do that. Well, the clock has struck 10. We're still here in Crusaderland Clay Stadium with 3:15 to go. The kickoff. Slow run up. Could this be the squib? It's a nice chip shot back there. Caught. And they're going to run it. Contreras trying to keep the clock moving. He's going to drop back there. Runs backwards a little bit playing the backyard football, but he's brought down at the 38-yard line.
I'd like bringing up something we were talking about earlier, but it slipped my mind and I wasn't able to elaborate on it. It's what you were talking about where how everyone goes, oh, like Johnny, you'll ask, oh, what do you credit your success to? He'll talk to the O-line. You then go talk to the O-line, you'll say, what do you credit your success to? They say Johnny. This whole team is so selfless and they're so interconnected, they'll work together. They give everyone else credit, and that's what makes them such a great team and great brotherhood, as you talked about.
No kidding, you're right. That's the whole point of it too. You're going out there and you're saying, you're not thinking about what can I do. You're thinking about, let me rephrase that. You're not thinking about what am I gonna do? What's my stats gonna look like? You're looking at what's his stats gonna look like? How am I gonna help him dominate? How am I gonna help this guy dominate? And that builds that culture, that just unstoppable force. The snap is handed off to Grayson Ochoa. He's had a great run earlier. He's brought down a first down gain. It was Uchenna Abani with a great bring down. 3 minutes to go in this game. 2 timeouts left. It will be second down and inches.
I mean, that was a great, I love that play there by Ochoa. Great hard running. But again, this is what makes this team so special, is they all fight together, and that's why they're most likely going to be 4-2. Again, they have 4 people in the backfield, 3 backs. I'd like to see a deep ball to gas it, just for fun.
Wegliner sets up in a pyramid formation. It was first down. Voice cracked by me there.
No one heard it.
Snap. Hands it off. He's looking for room, and he's met up. A swarm brings him down. It was headlighted by Maurice Smith, the linebacker, junior, number 23.
Great play by him, able to wrap him up and just throw him down on the ground. That was a nice, aggressive ball. And again, the Crusaders run this very interesting formation. Later in the spring semester, we're going to release a series breaking down the film and the different formations they do. But they do this very interesting formation where they run multiple men in the backfield, other than just quarterback, running back. They run, we're talking about the formations, they run a 3-1 or a 3-0. And it really allows them to open up the run game and open up the playbook. We've seen them, you'll look at Army, for instance. Army will run a lot of these types of plays where they, you don't know who they're handing it off to. They could hand it off to 20 different people and you'd never guess.
No kidding. Timeout here from Jesuits. Perfect time to mention Athletic Hall of Honor here at Strake Jesuit. We've seen some great guys get elected in the past. We'll see some great guys get elected in the future, no doubt. And if you want a guy to get elected, you should email Strike Jesuit, say, hey, I got a man. Talk to Mr. Fahey. Talk to Mr. Father Johnson. Sorry, I couldn't forget his name for a second. There's no doubt about it. Great honor. If you know anyone, please hit us up. We would love to try to get your man elected.
Absolutely. We'll run a marketing campaign. That's not a promise. That's not a promise, but all for fun.
All for fun. Hey, and you know what? It's a great way to just again, build the legend.
Absolutely.
Build the spirit. I talk to a lot of guys, and I always say school spirit's not a bad thing to put on your resume, and it's something that never really leaves you. I think you never yeah, I had school spirit for 2 years in high school. You're going back, you're like, heck yeah, man, we're 4-2, we're balling right now. Looks like there's a meeting at the middle of the field right now. I don't really know what this is about.
I think refs are just making sure everyone knows how they're going to try and play the rest of this game out. Make sure everyone plays the good, safe ball. No one wants to see any injuries of any kind. Everyone basically knows how this game is going to end up. No one wants to see. They're saying play, just run the clock out.
Snaps hand off to Grayson Ochoa. He's got some room. The clock, great point, will not stop for the rest of the game unless he's out of bounds. It will be brought down by a combination. Maurice Smith, number 23 again. 3rd and 4. The clock ticks down slowly. So a win tonight. Jesuit will move to 4-2, 3-0 in district, and they'll be on the hottest winning streak of the year at 3. Unfortunately, this does halt the momentum of Elsik. Where do you go if you're... Let's start with Elsik. Where do you go if you're Elsik?
I think you need to go into your next game. I believe they're going up against George Ranch next week. And I think you need to go into that and just say, what do we need to fix? What do you need to fix? Defense. You need to fix especially your running defense. Your linebackers, they need to commit more on the run. The play action's been killing them because they're too hesitant. They need to fix that, and they need to fix their things schematically. And once they do that, they'll be able to develop more.
Ochoa brought down, looks like a little bit of throwing around, but Raelian Phillips brings him down. So for Jesuit, you're now moving up to 4-2. Clock is winding down. There's the flag on the field. This will stop the clock. Let's see what they go here.
You know, we were talking about Grandparents' Day earlier, and here's the call. Oh, no, here's not the call. We were talking about Grandparents' Day earlier. I've just been given a fun stat from the family group chat. Our grandmothers were pregnant with our mothers at the same time.
Wow. Shout out to Miss Twardowski and Mrs. Shabay. Love you, Mom.
Appreciate it. Yep.
With 1:04 to go, Jesuit might just need this one out. I don't think Elsik's got really interest here. So 4-2 for Jesuit. You got, wait.
Face mask. Defense, number 12. Number 66 helmet was taken off because of the penalty. He can stay in the play. He does not have to go out.
So that is because of the rule where if you lose your helmet, or like if you like rip off your helmet in celebration, or like even if something happens,
it knocks off, it comes off,
you have to leave the play to put it on. That's just a rule in high school ball, and so right there he's saying, hey, it's a penalty. He's good.
You're good.
He's staying in. They need to clarify that.
1:04 to go. Ball on the 30. Can't really imagine Jesuit makes a push for the end zone here. 3-0 for Jesuit. You're heading into Fulshire next week. You know a win next week guarantees playoffs. What are you thinking if you're Coach Vikoch?
I think you go into that going with the mindset of, like, we need to win, obviously. And I think, stick with your man. Stick with Johnny Hebert. Get you a lead, or, like, rely on him when you need to rely on him. But also try out Jack Wegleitner. If you're able to develop a two-part, like, passing offense, or a two-part offense where you're able to play complementary football with the run, with the pass, with the play action, do all that together, then you're able to open up the playbook much more, and this will be a win for the
Jesuit takes the victory formation. They win this one in a brutal 105-point game, but it's 63-42. Strake Jesuit able to seal the deal at home. They continue their win streak. Elsik, unfortunately, the late half push was too little, too late, and a great win there on Pink Out. Saying hi to some fans right now. How are y'all doing? Yeah. All right, before we leave here, Eli, do you have any last words?
Absolutely. You know, I'd like to just give you kind of a last couple stats for us. SJ, total yards, 625. Elsik had 6 touchdowns and 466. SJ, 9 touchdowns.
Jeez.
Aber himself, big 6. Triple double deuce. 302 yards on the ground. Ochoa came in, picked up the gap. 1 touchdown, 177 yards. Wegleitner, he had the big touchdown, Darius Contreras. Mendenhall, he had 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Fantastic, moving like Lamar Jackson in the playoffs 2 years ago. 211 passing yards, 122 rushing yards. Stays the leading rusher of Elsik. I mean, fantastic play all around. Shout out to everyone involved.
All right, thank you all for joining us. It's been a fun ride. Thank you all for the ones who stayed all the way around for a great game. I want to say a personal thank you to Russ Shield. Bateman, thank you for joining me here. David, he's been a great spotter. And of course, our calculator man here, George, he killed it. All the men in the booth, Thomas Carville, Stanley Vo, the men on the field, Eduardo Chicolio, and Conrad Tam, and Fenton. I know you think I forgot you, but I didn't. Don't worry. Mr. Doherty, thank you. Mr. Pep, thank you. And of course, Mr. Hernandez, thank you. I'm Luke Tudowski.
I'm Eli Shabay.
Thank you for joining us. Crusader Football. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Hey, hey.